Oh, I might need a beer soon.
And we're here on the YouTube.
Might need a beer now.
I might need a beer. I got half a beer
Is
left.
it beer okay?
Hi, Gwen's here.
Gwen! Hi, Gwen.
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 All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close that, and I'm going to give someone the keyboard.
I always take, Jake and I always take it.
Yeah,
So, somebody else want to take it?
It has to not be on the table, because if you type on the table, you can pick it up on the
Yeah.
recording.
So, Jeezel, your keyboard duty if we're doing
I mean,
something.
I'll take it at
I'll
some point.
try.
I just don't want to hog
If
it.
I take it, I'll just talk about WoW all night.
With who?
Wawa?
Wow.
Do you love Wawa?
Hosting
now?
about-
Yeah, I'll just be like, you guys try to do
The lemon.
Wawa? The
World of Warcraft.
Okay, so I thought you meant the gas station on the East Coast that makes like sandwiches and
I didn't
shit.
even know that existed.
It's pretty good. Pretty
Sorry.
good.
There you go. You're good.
It's very grude.
Wait.
Yep. Yeah, put me back.
Click more
There.
stuff, please. There you go.
All right.
Look at that face. Yeah.
That's a good face. All right. So we're here. Before we actually start episode proper, anything anybody has to say? Any salutes?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Who doesn't?
The butt haters, man, they're out there.
That's true.
Butthater.com.
Gwen is master of butts.
Yeah.
Master, like magic master? Butt spells?
She's got the butt charm.
She's got a butt grimoire?
Plus 5
She's the
butt charm.
The butt bard.
The butt bard.
Sings
Oh, that's
songs.
dangerous.
She sings to butts.
Wouldn't Sir Mix-a-Lot be the butt bard?
He,
Kind of.
he's the premier butt bard. Yeah.
Well, he's been knighted, so
he's the butt
He
knight.
is.
he's part of the royal order.
There's a butt duke and he's a butt knight.
I think of it like Gawain and the Green Knight, or like the Green Knight's always going to be around.
Yeah.
'Cause someone's got to take care of it.
Right.
Someone's got to guard them butts.
Okay, fair enough. I like it. We're building a lore here.
Gwen says butt onomicon, which is good. It's extremely good.
Gwen was asking on Twitter for everybody's nudes, and I was like, "You don't want that from everybody." And she's like, "Yeah, I do." And I'm like,
Gwen, that's a good idea, but keep it in the DMs though, because
No.
you're going to
No.
be more successful one-to-one outreach. I feel like.
"Well, I don't think it was a general outreach, but she said pop them in the DMs."
Well, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
She's
I'm
like,
not on Twitter often enough. I'll send her nudes.
"That? See that, Gwen? You can get
I'll send butts.
nudes." So yep. So go to Gwen and Tonic on Twitter and send her nudes.
Nudes in the DMs.
Alright. Is that like bees in the trap?
Nudes in the DMs. It's like bees in the trap.
It goes down in the DMs.
Yeah.
That's the new jam.
Goes down in the DM in the PM. DM me in the PM.
You turned it into a country song, which is like something you have a talent for, actually.
I'm on natural mode, is country mode.
Yeah.
Alex Country Mustard Cater.
Yeah. Duke, do what you gotta do, man.
Oh God, dude.
Oh.
Yes!
No, can we not?
Dude,
Yes, can
dude,
we?
dude.
Shannon hates Duke Duder.
Let's do an entire game in that voice.
Alright, so should we start the actual episode?
If we have to.
If we have to.
If I must.
We gotta stretch. Gotta get it real good. Did everybody retweet the thing?
No.
I don't even have my phone.
Is everybody's phone?
Oh shit!
What?
No!
Twins!
No, not that.
Twins!
I mean, I have my phone.
I should retweet it.
What do we reach?
I don't have enough followers.
Yeah.
That
I have
are
like
you
one
guys.
follower.
One group, one follower, one cup.
follower.
One cup. One follower, one cup. I'm gonna go.
One follower, one cock.
One follower, one cuck.
Hey.
Alright, I'm gonna quote tweet and say,
How do I do it?
come.
Teach an old man how to do this.
Okay, so here's your Twitter,
Yeah?
and you click on the thing. And if it has a little cycle, like a refresh symbol.
This is exciting.
I don't even see
Yeah,
it.
this is good TV. This is good TV.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't
My
know.
phone's frozen. I can't do anything.
Good.
Home.
Okay, so find the tweet you want.
Jesus. This is how far behind I am.
It's pretty new.
Fucking days.
Fucking James is looking at Twitter posts from fucking 1953.
Yeah.
There's a great fucking Instagram post about Jello casserole and nuclear war bunkers.
Sounds hot.
Is it the live stream 7 minutes ago?
Yeah, there you go. And then he's just said, boom, retweet.
All right.
I did it, gang.
Good. All right, that's been 6 minutes of us learning to retweet.
We're giving away free tech seminars here tonight.
Yeah, right.
And after this, we're going to teach Shannon how to use Blogger.
New Patreon goal.
New
Send
page-
James to Twitter school.
We're trying to replace lynda.com
Yeah.
by being just like a little drunker and far less competent.
Mark made something that he said that he's going to make canonical, so I can't really stop it at this point.
Uh-oh.
But you know how the one dude, Grave Robber, brings back famous people?
Yeah.
Mark said that he tried to bring back Abraham Lincoln but couldn't. Or he brought him back, but Abraham Lincoln was too strong-willed. So Abraham Lincoln went and decided to build a website. It's called Abraham LinkedIn. So there's that.
So, wait, okay, so in your universe,
There's a website called Abraham
the
Lincoln.
company LinkedIn was founded by Abraham Lincoln
A zombie, yeah.
okay. This is good.
And the website is called Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, but don't you want to read like his like daring like autobiography written by some New York Times jerk off where it's just like dead Abraham Lincoln is here to change the way you think about light bulbs.
Oh, I probably should get some water too. Whatever.
Well, go ahead.
Go get some water.
You're fine. I'm gonna send Gwen a butt.
We need hot wet mustard.
Hot wet mustard.
I'm
Hot wet American mustard.
Because I just realized I need to be.
Guess we're not ready.
My phone
love it. This is
is
great
so
content.
slow. It's like on
This
the
is
left leg.
grade A content.
You put too many butts on it and your phone's just
And
overloaded.
yeah, that's
It's
truly
just
what
all
it is.
butts. Butts.
Is Gwen a moderator yet?
I don't know. She should be.
She's gonna be.
She should go, baby.
Okay, now I gotta figure out how to DM people. Oh, that's how you do it.
Gwen's gonna be a moderator. I'm gonna do this real quick. Watch. Wait. Nope. I gotta click on her name. Ooh, Gwen's a moderator now.
The fuck?
What's that even mean?
Which means she can tell you what to do, where to work, who you can marry.
Yeah.
Power.
I'm grandfathered in.
Nope. You're your own grandfather now.
Yeah. What that just means is because Gwen's true blue. She's S.HouseStudio for life. Well, I don't know if that's true, but she's the best bro.
She is very
Okay,
similar to
I hope I did that right.
the
I
New
didn't
World
send it
Order.
to, like a bunch of people.
Mod all the nerds.
Yeah. Nerd them out. Weed them all out.
If they say anything about Star Wars, kick them out and then report them to the fucking police. For being annoying.
You're gonna kick James out.
I love Star Wars.
No. This is James' special Star Wars place. You can't fuck with it. Don't get in his zone.
Only James Star Wars. Okay.
We want these takes, not
These
your
takes,
takes.
no.
Yeah. Thank you.
No hot takes.
Cold takes.
This is a
Cold cuts.
cold take zone.
Cold takes up. We only want tried and true takes.
Yeah. We want the most staid takes possible.
we want those takes you've heard before.
I want my grandmother's takes.
Yeah.
I want my grandfather's takes. The greatest generation had the hottest takes.
All right, so let's actually start this episode.
Yes.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Amberville City Heroes. I am your game mustard, Happy Puke, and with me today I've got a group of people willing to save the day, ready for some action. First and foremost, we got Hot Takes Jeezel.
J.K. Rowling sucks.
We got Cold Takes James.
Hello.
That's a cool To be fair, if it showed up in a newspaper, it was like "Hello" by James Mobley.
That's
What the
right.
fuck is this shit?
Yeah, right? Exactly.
We got Lukewarm Takes Jake.
House of Cards is okay.
And we've got Slightly Toasted
I'm not anywhere toasted yet.
Toasted takes.
Oh, sorry.
Toasted takes.
Shannon.
I'm getting
Toasted.
defensive.
It wasn't anything to do with drinking. I was just
Oh.
different temperatures of foods.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
That's exactly.
Roasted.
Good. Boom. Roasted. And we are the Amberville City Heroes. We're here to play a game. This is episode 33. If this is your first episode, what?
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Go listen to the old ones. We're better now.
That's not the easiest. So in 33 hours, you are in for a treat.
That is not an upsell.
You will be kept in the loop here, folks.
Yeah.
No newbies left to see.
But in case this is your first episode, would anybody like to fill us in what happened on, say, last episode.
Well, last
of
episode was,
Amberville City
was
Heroes.
very important.
Was it?
Well, we fought our bone wizard, and that damn bone wizard, I can't do his name. I don't remember it. It's 2 A's. It sounds like Andros.
Allard Andros.
Yep.
And I think it's I don't think that's right.
It's not Andros, it's Andros.
Andros.
What is it?
Andrus.
Andrus.
Andrus, there we
He's
go.
from Onyx Ridge.
He's a rude wizard with a bone cape, and we fought him and beat the shit out of him,
Yeah.
and then put him down in the sewer with our Lovecraftian flesh god. He's been hanging out. And turns out he wanted to take over that dude's body and fall into the multiverse. So our bone wizard is gone, our flesh blob is gone, and in the process, there was a young girl at a local school who developed incredible weather powers, and we had to fight her in a field
Yeah.
so that she wouldn't hurt anybody.
And she's in the process of being shipped off to a different school.
Yes, a super school.
Yeah.
So basically, last episode was all of our ongoing plots coming to an end.
Not all of them, but a lot of them.
A lot of them. And then the end of the episode was learning that one of our villains from this season, the Evangelist, is actually down in the Amazon rainforest with a cult.
Yeah.
Doing a Jim Jones. And I'm not talking about the diplomats here, baby. That's a rap joke for all you rap fans out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right.
Purple haze, bitch.
So there we go. There we are. Bone Wizard is dead. The girl has been safe. She's being transferred.
Mm-hmm.
She's learning to control her powers enough to socialize with people again.
We fought a lot and got beat up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So everybody, all your low boxes are... Well, everything is... A little bit of time passes, actually.
Oh, don't, please. He has really sharp nails.
We have a terrorist cat here in the house that is just like retching up everybody's legs.
So yeah.
Okay, so all of our health's back.
Yeah. In a little... a couple weeks pass.
We want to make sure we get the eraser.
2 seconds, I am not bruised or burnt. I am always burnt.
Toasted.
Yeah, lightly toasted.
Never fried.
What?
Always baked. No trans fats.
Alright, so yeah. What do you guys... Let me know what you guys are going to do.
So how much time has passed?
Until you guys do something, a couple weeks.
Okay.
A week or two.
Well, has anything developed with the Evangelist?
You know where his compound is.
But nothing else really.
No, not really.
And it's been uneventful news-wise.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna check and see if we have any cold cases that we need to pick up after.
Wasn't there a gang in town?
There's a gang in
Moving.
town. We've got 2 team members missing. The Planeteer rings are out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's still a shadow woman robbing a store every
Day.
couple of
I
nights.
thought we figured that one out.
No.
No.
We just let it keep on happening.
Oh, we just stopped
Yep.
caring. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had
stopped.
bigger fish to
Like,
fry.
hey.
Stopped caring.
Yeah.
That's good. We did though. Who gives a shit? No. There's.
Who cares
Ooh.
about this toy robber?
Our official team position is fuck it. No. Which ones should we be moving at, team? I feel like the 2 missing team members is relevant, but
Gang in town?
yeah.
Maybe.
If you have any ideas
How
about it,
crazy are they getting?
it's a ghost. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We don't have no way of stopping a ghost. We need a ghost catcher.
Spooky lady
Let's go.
ghost?
We could find one.
Yeah, there's a spooky lady.
Boss
ghost.
Eidolon, right?
Yeah, I
Yes.
don't like her.
No, and we can't fist fight her, so we need a plan.
She's scary.
We need a plan. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna hit the streets and see what's going on. I'm gonna look into Reem and Basalt's disappearance.
Okay.
It's been a long time for them, and it was something I was investigating before. Yeah, all caught up in wizard times.
Okay.
I will join you if that's alright, because
Yeah.
they were my friends.
Yeah, that's cool. So I'm gonna head out towards the supervillain bars and stuff in town.
Okay.
Talk to crime men.
Alright, so you guys are going hitting the beat?
Yeah.
Alright, what are y'all 2 doing?
Did we ever talk to Blair about that ghost lady?
I mean, I don't remember, to be honest.
Great.
It's been a long time. I've been working on getting her gang broken down, not putting her in jail. You're welcome to call her.
I don't want to call her.
Okay. I guess I will when I get home.
That sounds great.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
Do you not like her?
I feel awkward contacting people directly sometimes.
So you just don't like the telephone?
Yeah.
Okay. I can use the telephone for you. That's no problem.
I get anxious.
All right.
I have no problem using the telephone to help you.
That's great.
Gravity Girl, what are you up to?
I guess I will help these two.
All right.
I'm not too concerned with.
I'm wearing like street clothes and stuff. I'm not trying to look like a superhero.
Right, they're going undercover. You going undercover, or how you helping?
I guess I'll stay up in the rooftops.
Like backup?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you two are going undercover. Roll. Is there a disguise skill? There is, right? Some sort of deceive. Roll deceive. Well, you're doing stealth, right?
Yeah, I'll do stealth.
Or you're both doing stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not like infiltrating anything. You're just sneaking around.
I'm sneaking around and trying not to get noticed. Basically.
Okay. Roll some stealth to get into that.
6, yo.
4.
All right. You guys are hanging around in some seedy bars. They're normal seedy characters. You don't see anything too massive going down.
Anybody I recognize?
Not anyone in particular. You do notice there are some members of Boss Eidolon's gang hanging around.
Okay.
They are just patroning the bar. They seem like they're kind of running the place, like everyone's giving them a lot of respect. They're filling up the VIP area and whatnot.
Okay, that's cool. So are they popping bottles?
Yeah, a couple of them popping bottles.
Okay.
There's a couple of top models. And they're in the VIP.
YouTube.com, go search for Comedy Bang Bang, popping bottles with top models for the funniest 45 seconds in American comedy history.
Do you like money?
No, I'm going to try to buy bottles and ask around about Riot Girl.
I like the first one, Sophie.
I'm sorry.
Busted makes us feel good. Alright, whew, oh boy. Okay, so what did you say you were doing?
I'll be asking around about Riot Girl.
Okay. Alright, you're asking around about Riot Girl.
I'm trying to figure out who she worked for or who she's like taking money from, or because she mentioned taking out other people.
Right.
And we haven't looked into that yet. So I don't know anything about her. I'm going to try to figure out what I can.
Alright. Roll investigate.
4?
Okay. You get a bit of a tip. Somebody's like, oh yeah, she works for like this loose collaboration of villains who get hired out all the time. From what I hear. You know? So like it's not really like they don't do things. They're kind of like hands for hire type things.
They're like you call in a ringer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like this loose. It's like the villains union, so to speak. Like not like a group of bad guys doing a certain thing, but like a network of loosely associated dudes that you can call.
That makes like a guild or something.
Yeah.
Or a trade union.
Yeah, kind of like a villains guild.
But they're expensive, right?
They can be depending on how many and who you're asking.
Who in this town gets scratched for that? Drake's gone. Eidolon could, I guess, but she doesn't need it.
Right.
She's already got bodies, you know.
I would recommend you talk to somebody deeper in that group if you're looking to hire somebody.
Well, yeah, kind of. I am. I don't know where to start though. I mean, do they have a number? Do you call them? I need a bodyguard. Is what I need.
He's like, yeah, I'll give you a number. Don't tell him you got it from me.
Mm-hmm.
And he gives you a number.
That's awesome. I'm gonna buy him like a $10,000 bottle of champagne.
Jesus, he's like, whoa, you spending fat stacks.
I need to be known. I got money.
All right, okay.
That way, if you need money, you know who to come to.
Fair enough.
My name is J.P. Richardson.
He shakes his hand. All right, JP. Got you.
Thank you. You know me.
All right. Grab Gal.
Yes.
You are on the roofs,
Okay.
standing watch. You notice across town, like, a fire erupts.
Jeez, like in town, like.
Yeah, it looks like somebody like shot a blast of fire.
Jeez. All right. I'll
Zap the
radio
dupes.
these guys and then head that way.
Okay, heading that way.
Yes.
You're radioing everybody.
Just these two. Well, I guess if it's like a, I don't know. Do we have?
Fuck you.
Well, it's
Jeff.
universal.
Cybercom? Yeah,
No, it's for
like for everybody.
You can you can include people out if you want.
Wayfarer deserves a no.
Yeah. What were you doing?
We never defined that.
You're just chilling at the base right now.
I just said I didn't
drinking.
want to call Blair Solomon, and
Alright,
then everything
I'll just
could have been
do
done.
all channels broadcast.
Wayfarer's been watching like 7 hours of Bar Rescue and like eating ice cream on the couch.
Yeah.
Wanting shouting Frankenstein. He is a shouting ass Frankenstein.
He is a shout ass Frankenstein.
He needs a break sometimes.
Yeah, he does. All right. So, sorry. All right, just adjusting. Okay. So, you guys, so you let Wayfarer know then?
Yeah.
All right, Wayfarer, you are closer to the disturbance than anybody else.
All right.
What does people do?
I'm gonna go check it out.
All right.
I'm gonna try to slip out the back door. Unnoticed.
All right. Obscurity, I'm assuming you were visible just hanging out?
Yeah, are we at the bars still?
You guys were, yes.
I'm making sure people have taxis to get home, okay?
Okay. All right. Calling people's Ubers and shit?
Yeah,
Does
All right.
Obscurity have AAA?
I'm sure she does.
And she's like part of the Good Samaritan Club.
Of course.
All right. You're helping people get taxis and Ubers home.
Were you raised in an RV? By like extremely old people?
Oh,
All right. Everybody else is. I think she just doesn't want to get burned again, is the thing. I said fire, and she's like, not going there. Not
I
gonna
finally burned off my consequences.
happen.
You
Finally.
know how many times it's been on there?
So you should use a
Oh,
different
a lot,
adjective.
yeah.
Singe
Well, I do.
next
There's
time.
been other words, but
Synonyms.
yes, cinnamons.
Synonyms. All right. Wayfarer, you get there first. You see a relatively old man in an ill-fitting outfit. How long has Wayfarer been on Earth?
Over 200 years?
All right. You totally recognize this guy from early days of being on Earth.
Okay.
Not early, but somewhat early. He's not unnaturally old. But he is an old hero that went by the name The Amazing Blaze. And now he's wearing his old outfit that does not seem to fit his decrepit body anymore. And he's just kind of like, he seems like he's hallucinating and shooting around. He's like, we have to stop it! And he's just shooting fire into the sky. And everyone's kind of freaking out.
Can I like turn on some NPR or something?
Is that what you're going to try to do?
No.
Okay. Soothe him with NPR.
And like try to put a bubble around him?
Yeah, go for it. Roll will for weird bubble.
Weird bubble. Wow, this is a shit roll. I got a 2.
All right. You put a bubble around him. It's containing him okay. He doesn't seem to be as strong as he once was. He just seems to be kind of out of it. Shooting. He's like, oh no, we're trapped. And then shooting fire at your weird bubble.
I'll radio to everyone else and let them know what's up. Got another weird old man doing stuff.
Weird old
Did we
man.
have one before?
Yes,
Yeah, we
Dr.
did.
Hydrus.
Yes, that's right.
He sprayed us with water.
First water, now fire. Uh-oh. Seems to be a trend.
Earth, Wind, and Fire is coming back. September.
New tour. Gravgal and Query, you guys get to the site of the incident.
Okay.
It looks relatively subdued by the bubble. He's just kind of blasting his firepower. He's like wearing himself out, basically.
What's going on in his like eyes?
They look crazed. They look
He's not like, it doesn't look like he's even conscious of what he's doing. Like he's got the pupils wide open. all
Yeah.
in a zone,
Yeah.
for lack of a better way to put it.
And it looks like if you kept the bubble around him for like a couple more turns, he would just wear himself out.
Okay. Well, I'll sit there and watch him and be careful, but ready and antipsychotic if I need to.
Okay. All right. Do you guys just wait for him to?
Tire himself out.
Yeah, I'm fine with that if it's gonna
I'm
just.
gonna ask him what he's doing. Like, who is he fighting?
He's like, we have to stop it.
It is
The calamity.
The calamity.
Just keeps blasting fire.
I'm gonna look up and see if that's a thing. Like that phrase is something that's been associated with anything in my files.
Okay. You roll investigate.
Reroll? Reroll?
Jeez.
2.
You find in the deep web there are some conspiracy theorists that talk about the calamity, but like they seem to be a real tight-lipped group,
Okay.
and you don't get to see much information about what they're talking about because a lot of it seems to be in code. But there is a group of people chatting online.
Okay. That's a place to start. He might not be talking about just nothing, by the way.
Does it have anything to do with the destroyer?
Does it?
There's talk about a destroyer.
So there's a link
Yeah.
between the two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I never looked up that one. I don't think I was there when that happened. No, yes, it is actually. It's an old thing.
It's like they're reliving their
Well, no, it's
fighting it or what?
it's a rumor. It's. Are you familiar with
He
conspiracy
tires.
theorists?
The police come and he tires himself out,
Okay.
and they're like, "Well, thanks for stopping him, and we'll make sure that he gets medicated and get him to the psychologist. Thanks, guys."
Yeah, no problem. Would it be okay if we followed up with him after he was sedated?
Yeah, sure. We'll give you a call.
Thank you.
Yep.
Anyway, conspiracy theorists. There's one little grain of truth, and then a bunch of layers of other stuff.
Right.
We can find the little grain, but there's going to be a lot of stuff to wade through.
Your people tend to put the old in these places they call homes.
Yes,
Are these two guys in the same home?
that's a good question. We should look at that up. Good thinking.
I know.
Is there like a superhero home for old superheroes?
Is that where you're gonna look up?
Yeah, let's do some
Let's
investigation.
investigate.
Yeah. There's a couple around the country. There's one that's kind of near you guys. It's out in the suburbs, a little bit away from town.
Okay.
Can I check their records? Do they have those people on roster? Those two sad men?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so there is a link there. Should we go investigate? Well, I mean, we're going to be out of town, right?
Remember what happened last time we went out of town?
Let's all go out of town.
Okay. Maybe Wayfarer's right, actually, because then we can teleport together.
Okay.
As long as we keep you safe.
Suburbs, so not too far out of town.
It's not too far out of town.
Okay. If you're okay with that. I don't know what that means. You just keep shrugging.
Just bad stuff happened the last time we left.
Stay
It's not
here.
that far out of town.
I can
Alright.
drive if you
It's like,
I guess we'll go.
Okay.
yeah, you could teleport there a few seconds. You'll be fine.
Okay.
You're just afraid to leave the city.
Yeah, I know. It's like, can't go anywhere.
James is getting a very weird superhero form of agoraphobia. Where like you can only patrol Gotham. You can't patrol other cities.
Nonsense.
Good. All right. So who's all going to the old folks' home?
I'll go.
Sure.
Y'all?
Well,
All y'all?
I have to go.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to.
Obscurity.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everybody goes to the old folks' home.
Yeah.
All right, you're there with all these old people sitting around.
Okay.
But there's old superheroes, right?
There's some of them. Yeah. It's a place that has like a special
It's mixed.
part. Yeah. It's not like exclusively old superheroes. It's like it has a section that like caters to people with a bit like I don't know a word for it, but like people that are deteriorating and no longer control their abilities. It's like they have dampeners and restrictors like in place for people that are getting older.
Okay.
This is like the saddest superhero shit in the world.
Super MRSA.
Yeah. It's super healthcare.
Yeah. Well, that's like, are we gonna go to a hospice next?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it. It sounds like a good time.
I'm gonna look for the administrator here.
Okay. You find the administrator. Are you guys going in costume or are you going in disguise?
I'm going in costume.
Okay. Yeah, you find the administrator.
Okay. I'm gonna ask them if they're familiar that they've had 2 residents escape recently and start using powers.
Well, we wouldn't want to call it escape. They're not. This isn't a prison.
Right.
They're not locked here. We don't take care of people with dementia or anything like that. Everyone here is free to go on their own.
Okay.
So escape is not a word we would like to use.
Mm-hmm.
First of all.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I heard that. Well, at least the first guy that was apprehended. I did unfortunately hear of him leaving, and news is just reaching us of the second. That does worry us, and we're gonna try to do more mental screenings and try to figure out what's happening.
Have you done background checks into your residents?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anybody here that maybe had history with super villainy, for lack of a better way to put it?
Well, I mean, Dr. Hydrus was, but he had done his time, and then he was like living out his time here.
For sure.
Yeah.
We just stopped the amazing Blazer.
Amazing Blaze, yeah.
So, yeah. We just stopped him, and he seemed to be more of a threat to himself than anybody else.
Right, yeah, unfortunately, when people age, dementia sets in, and that's the thing. I would just have to increase our screenings and just be vigilant.
Okay. Does he seem like he's playing me?
No, he just seems kind of like a weird, naive...
Okay. So he totally believes what he's saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's okay. Well, hey, thank you for letting us look around. If we're gonna...
Yeah, feel free. I mean, these guys, they'd like to see people come in. They don't all get visitors often, so...
Okay, yeah, then we're going to go do that. Hopefully we can figure out a way to keep these people here safe.
All right.
I'm already like doing a puzzle with someone.
Okay. All right.
That's dope.
You're doing a puzzle with some people?
Yeah.
All right. What's everybody else doing at the old Schnook's home?
I'm going to just walk around and try to find people that were friends with either Hydrus or Blaze.
Okay. Yeah, so you're walking around talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else doing the same thing or something different?
I'll talk to like the staff members.
Okay.
The nurses.
Wayfair, what are you doing?
The nurses.
If Gravity Girl is covering the nurses and doctors, I'll look at any other facility members.
Okay.
Janitors or clerical staff, whatever.
All right. So first to query,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking for friends. You find the guy.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, we played Canasta together.
Was he good at Canasta?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like, I mean, competitive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. We're trying to figure out what exactly these folks are doing because they don't seem to be themselves when this happens. But if you're saying that he was of sound mind when he was here with you,
Seem to be.
then that's what matters. I mean, we think something might be happening to these people that is not their control. Like someone is using them or taking advantage of them. So anything that you might be able to share about people who came through the door, who have been talking to them recently, or any new arrivals in the past few months, I'd love to hear.
People, I mean, maybe they were just tired of getting taken advantage of and being used from before.
What do you mean?
A lot of people have been used their entire lives.
Yeah, I believe that.
So I mean, you act like it might be something new. No, we've been manipulated and used for all our lives.
I believe that. My concern is that these people they weren't in control of themselves. Yeah, and that's a scary thing. You don't always know where you end up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it all comes flooding back.
Are you having memories too?
I remember everything.
Okay. I would love to hear.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about the Calamity?
That's something I don't like to talk about.
We don't need to talk about it today.
You should ask your friend over there.
Which one?
Points at Wayfair. It's like, he was part of it.
Okay. I will. Oh yeah, I didn't know. This isn't my thing. Do you ever feel taken over by something, or like you're doing something involuntary?
No, I mean, I think I'm the most put together person on this planet at the moment.
Why is that?
Because I remember.
Everything.
I remember everything.
What were the good things?
Oh, it goes on about his childhood.
Also-
Talking too long about it.
No, I'll sit there and listen patiently to everything he says.
All right.
Because I'm gonna come back to this dude and
Okay.
keep offering to talk to him until he opens up. So
Okay. Gravity Girl.
Yeah.
You're talking to nurses and doctors. What are you trying to figure out?
If they're on medication, if they had stopped taking it for some reason or something like that.
No, they were on medication, but your basic old dude medication, the stuff that just keeps you going
Right.
for as long as possible before you bottom out.
Centrum Silver or something.
They were on multivitamins and stool softeners and
Blood thinner.
bone strengtheners and blood thinners and
Yeah.
all the shit that just keeps your body shambling along until it falls apart.
okay, we got past the sex thing and into the dead people thing,
Yeah.
which is good. Because when you first started that, I was just like, oh, there's nobody bottoming, and the nurse goes,
Everyone stops.
everyone
They
stops.
weren't on
Bottoms
anything
wear out way too fast.
specific for superheroes.
No, not in particular. No. Yeah. Anything else you asked them?
Did they need like dampeners or anything?
Amazing Blaze had pretty good control of his powers. I mean, there were once or twice he lost control a little bit, but I mean, for the most part, he was power continent.
Okay.
He did lose power continent. He wasn't power incontinent yet.
Okay. I'm gonna ask if I can investigate their rooms.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
They let you investigate the rooms. Roll investigate.
Two.
Sorry that you have to edit out this like chorus of giggling children.
What did she
Alice.
say? I can't.
She said bottom's got to have way more meds to not fall apart. Preach it.
All right. What did you get for
Two.
your 2? Yeah. You find a notebook in the Amazing Blaze's room.
Okay.
It seems like a journal he was keeping. And the last couple pages seem a bit more ranty than others.
In what way?
Like his writing, like he had pretty good penmanship,
Right.
but like the last couple of days, like instead of just putting in like
Yeah,
this is what I had and Janelle talked to me today, it was really nice.
Right.
She saw her grandchildren. So that kind of shit. It starts getting like real fucking like it's pages of just like weird nonsensical ramblings. It'll probably take some time to decode.
Okay.
You got to remember that like old people's immune systems aren't as strong, so they can really come down with a case of the rants for a while.
Yeah.
Like Dennis Miller, who's been afflicted his entire life.
Yeah, he got type 2 rants that starts children.
Okay. I will. I don't know. I won't take the book, but I'll take pictures of it.
Okay, so you're gonna take all the
Decode
pictures
it.
of the. Right. Okay. With Farrah,
Yeah.
who are you talking to? The other staff?
Yeah.
What are you gonna ask them?
How long people have been working here? Like, has anyone joined within the last couple of months?
You find one janitor who's been working there for a long time. He's like, yeah, we have our steady inflow of people. There's always people coming in. A lot of people can't handle it. It's real rough. So we get, every couple months we get pretty high turnover rate. It's hard to work around this kind of environment for a long time. You got to really have a strong stomach and, iron will. So, yeah, we do have turnover quite a bit.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are any of the newer people here today?
No, not today.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Fair enough.
Maddie joined us.
Whoa!
Maddie!
Maddie, I was told to not tell that stuff yet because we're behind you in the timeline.
Yeah, you guys
Thank you for reminding me. I'm making a note in my book.
N-A-D... Oh, that looks like a bad D. D-I-E. Cheerleaders. I'm doing the cheerleader.
Oh.
Okay,
Say hi,
I was
Maddie.
like, what is happening? Are you having a stroke?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. You gotta work through it with cheerleader exercises, you know? That's what they tell you in therapy.
All right, Shannon.
Yeah.
You're doing, Obscurity.
Yeah,
You're doing puzzles
I am.
with a couple people.
Yes.
Are you trying to figure anything out or just doing puzzle?
Just trying to figure out how their grandchildren are and if they're visited very often.
All right, roll investigate.
Oh, wow, that went very good. I got a 1.
All right. They talk about their kids, and some of them aren't visited as often as they like, and the other guy's like, I wish my son didn't marry that whore. And they're like, grumpy dude. But one older woman is like, yeah, everybody gets a few visitors. There's even a guy who comes around and visits people that don't, get visitors very often.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna get info on him.
All right. He's just like, I don't really know who he is. I
Just
never
a
really talked
total
to him
good
myself.
Samaritan?
Seems like it. He seems like a nice guy.
Red hat, white beard, jolly.
Gets presents.
He always, the only thing he asks is that we leave cookies out. He doesn't even ask us to pay him.
Forget about milk.
No, she gives you a description. It's like he wears like a brown, a suede jacket. He's got nice slacks and wears like a old timey hat, like a fedora style hat. He's always carrying around this briefcase.
Does he ever open it?
Not that I've ever seen.
About how old is he?
Oh, he's a little younger than us, but not by too much.
I was gonna say like in his 30s.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Is that the joke you're making?
Yes.
They're like, oh dear, you're a peach, have a toffee.
I'm sorry to all of our elderly podcast listeners who are listening to this right now on their smart TV that their granddaughter set up for them.
Imagine some 80-year-old listening to this like, oh, I love superheroes. I like how often they say cuck.
That's also my favorite part about superheroes. I cannot wait for Justice League.
When Superman's like, Batman stopped being his cuck.
It's just like Martha.
Martha's a cuck's name.
The plot for Cyborg is that he gets taken over by 4chan.
He gets hacked by 4chan. What is happening? All right. What is everybody else doing here at the old folkies home?
Finding out when bingo night is.
Okay, you find all the ancillary weird information out.
Are there any legendary superheroes here?
The Amazing Blaze was the most famous
Most
one.
famous, okay.
Yeah.
So then I won't have to go talk to them.
Ouch.
Anything else anyone's trying to figure out?
I'm talking to that dude some more. Does he eventually allow me to come back to it or no?
He's just like, when you eventually come back to it, he's like, you wouldn't remember anyway. It's more important that the people that need to remember.
I don't want to remember. I just want to help the people who are getting hurt.
The people that have been hurt. It's not about getting hurt. It's about what's been done to us.
Right. I want to know what that is. I want to bring it to justice. It's not fair that you're sitting here in pain.
I'm not in pain. Just have to sit and watch everybody else in pain.
That sounds painful.
I guess, if you want to go around that circle.
No, it's just, it seems like you have something that you can have help with, and we're here to help if you need it, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a card.
All right.
One without the fingerprint shit on it.
Okay.
Fair square business card.
All right. He's like, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Don't hesitate to call.
Alright. Is anybody else trying to find anything else out? Alright. You guys all reconvene after all of your information is gathered, including what Bingo Night is.
Is there a fish fry?
And what Trudy's favorite pie is. You got a couple of family secret recipes.
Good. That's awesome.
We can make so much fucking hot dish.
Yeah, you got into talking about lemon squares with somebody, and they're like, "You're making it wrong." And they told you how to make it right.
The OG recipe.
And they're like, "You're not supposed to use margarine. Use real butter."
I know we're not related, but your cousin has a great job.
Couldn't you be more like him?
Jeez.
Why aren't you married yet?
Your nephew Skylar is married.
I'll never have grandkids.
Fuck you, old people. Ain't shit.
We're gonna start another Patreon podcast where they play geriatric heroes.
Where they try to use their powers and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then it works when it doesn't when they want to.
Yeah, where everybody's bodies are falling apart.
And all the plots are about not knowing how to use the internet.
Yeah, it's the other side of Generation Justice. Where like Generation Justice, all these young up and comers, it'll be all these old people that.
Geriatric justice.
Yeah, geriatric justice.
I will do that if you want to do that. Actually,
Great.
like if you literally like if April Fool's shows up and you go, I need to joke.
Oh, that would be a great April Fool's for Generation Justice.
Yeah,
Geriatric Justice.
Geriatric Justice. They'll play old people. While we're taking a break here.
When is April?
3 months from now. Maddie just said that she's wiggling with some cool POs. I'm not trying to make fun of her. I want to start using the phrase POs.
What's up, my POs?
POs!
Can't say that. It's our word.
For people who pee themselves?
Yep.
Speaking of pee, I looked over at Sophie's drink.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm so used to people dropping off urine samples in mason jars, and, like, that's what it looks like. And I'm like, ooh, the specific gravity on that's not going to be good.
Today,
The specific gravity?
Yeah.
on the internet, I'm drinking fresh piss for you.
Well, you know, Trump has turned us Philistines into people who can tell the difference between, like, great piss and artisanal piss. And Sophie is going straight back to a vintage year,
Make piss great again.
82.
Make
Yep.
pea drinks.
I got
good
this
again.
from a blonde-haired white man.
The nitrates are incredible.
All right, back to reality.
Oh,
That
there
is
goes gravity.
reality.
Mom spaghetti.
God damn it, Sophie.
All right, so you guys are there. You guys are all together.
Okay.
This place is weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm comfortable. And there's a weird smell.
it's old people.
I know. Let's get out of here.
And death.
Ooh.
We need to talk about something, apparently. I talked to a man in there who said you might know something about the calamity.
The what?
The calamity?
I don't remember that.
Why would he think you would know?
Because I probably do.
Oh, you just don't remember.
Tube.
Gotcha. I didn't know it affected you that way.
Yep.
Well, he's also dealing with stuff being forgotten. He said all of the people that are having trouble, he didn't really go into much more detail than that, are remembering things that they didn't remember, or they're living with problems or being taken advantage of in a way that they've already, they've constantly been taken advantage of. He's implying that there's some big thing going on that we're, I guess, have no choice but to look into. Because I don't want dead old people on my streets every day. That's not... People who gave their lives to heroism don't deserve to die on the street lighting themselves on fire.
Well, that is bad, but it would also be bad if that happened to me.
I agree.
Because I am way more mobile than them.
I can't handle that. That's too good. Whew. You might have to cut there. I'm so fucking like knocked out by how I have nothing to say.
No, I do a lot of edits on these, so
Okay,
it's good. We're
good.
There we go.
All right, so you guys leaving then?
Sorry.
This is a movie theater. Keep your shit down. Okay. All right, you guys are leaving the area, and as you're leaving, everyone roll notice.
No. 3.
6, baby.
Ooh.
Christ, what is your notice?
3, and I got 3.
Oh, wow.
3.
All right. Everybody, like, there's people coming and going, but Obscurity notices that one of the people entering the building or walking up towards the entrance as you guys are leaving fits the description of the man that you were told about. He's wearing, like, the brown suede jacket, the hat, and it's not really a briefcase, it's more like a medical bag
Oh, okay.
that he's carrying, and he's walking toward the front door. Nobody else seems to notice this guy, though.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to him and tap him on the shoulder and say, "Excuse me."
Like, you're walking up to the front of him because he's walking at you.
Oh, okay,
Like,
yeah.
you're walking out of the building, he's walking toward
Okay, I
you.
thought we'd walk past. Okay,
No.
no, gotcha. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll introduce myself and say that I've heard wonderful things about him.
So you're, like, standing in his way? Like, you're going to approach him from the front?
Yeah.
Okay. As you stand in front of him, he's like, I'm not in the mood to be bothered, and he waves his hand in front of you, and he walks through you.
Oh.
But, like, it's not like he goes through you, you become intangible, and he walks through you. Like, he's still there.
Right.
And
Well, that's interesting.
after he's through the other side, you like, regain control, and you're able to be controlled
I'm
again.
gonna turn around. Wait a minute, sir. What just happened?
He just continues to walk.
No, sir, that's never happened to me before.
You just continue to walk. What's everybody else doing?
Did we notice him at all? Like, did we notice that this happened?
You notice that Obscurity walked up to this dude and said, "Excuse me," and he goes, "I'm not in the mood." And then, like, Obscurity goes invisible, and he walked where Obscurity was, and then she comes back, like, disoriented.
Can I try to shoot a bug at him?
You can try. Roll shoot.
Can I roll under stealth to see if I can do it without him noticing?
Yeah, go for it.
1 on stealth,
Okay.
2 on shoot.
All right. You shoot the bug, and it hits him, and his bag vibrates,
Mhm.
goes bzzz, and then you hear robotic voices for an entity detected, and he goes, "Take care of it," and then your bug goes offline, and he just keeps walking.
Okay. Did we get to see his face at all?
The guy?
Yeah.
He just looked like an old guy, and he's continuing. Like, is anybody else doing anything? Because he's just still walking into the.
I'm following him.
Can I try to recognize him?
You could try rolling his Otis.
I'm going to be trying to see if I can notice his face anywhere.
Okay.
Jeez.
Databases, etc.
Yeah. Two.
All right. Roll 2. You're trying to recognize him, and then, like, you feel like there's something deep in the back of your mind, but, like, the minute you start to say, "I think I know," like, it starts to hurt really bad, and you get a really bad headache.
My mind hurts.
What's going on?
Do you do anything, Gravity Girl?
So I see her disappear and then reappear.
Yeah.
That's normal for her from my perspective. So I guess I'll go towards him.
Okay.
Do I know we reconvened, right? So
Yeah, you guys are outside of the nursing home, and Obscurity walked up to him. He walked through. Query threw something at him, and he continues to walk, and then.
Right, but we shared the information we knew.
I would imagine, yeah.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I'll go towards him then.
And he says, "I'm really not in the mood to be stopped," and he continues to walk.
Stopping you.
Are you going to stand in his way, or are you just
walk next to him?
Okay. He's like, "Really, this is your last warning."
Where are you going?
He waves his hand again. Roll will. Okay. You become so heavy, like your feet plant into the sidewalk and the sidewalk cracks, and everything around you just goes. And he continues to walk and goes into the building.
Jesus.
Like you lost all control of your gravity powers, and everything around you became so heavy that you indented the earth. And then he walked into the building.
Okay.
Obscurity.
Yes.
You were walking behind him, and then Gravity Girl's powers went out of control,
Uh-huh.
and you collapsed to the floor under your own weight.
Oh, good. This is a rude Gus.
I mean, we are kind of taking the first shot.
We're just trying to talk to this dude. It's not a shot at all.
Yeah, but if he's like, leave me alone and then walks away, like...
Just saying, people that like nicely go visit old folks in a home on their own time, you would think would be a lot friendlier than that man.
You go to a lot of old folks' homes? They're pretty sad places.
Yeah, but he is opting of his own accord to. From what I know, he doesn't have any relatives here.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you go and make a sad place more sad with all your grumpness?
Maybe being in an old folks' home is difficult for this guy, and he doesn't want to talk about it, and maybe he also has powers. Like us. Like you.
I'm just saying, he's being very rude. That's all I'm saying.
Do your thing. If you want to chase, I'll follow. I will never turn down breaking into someone's life and learning everything about them.
What are you guys doing?
Do I regain control after he walks away, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
After he's in the building, you gain control back of your powers.
All right. Does the front desk person notice this guy?
Are you guys watching from outside, or are you going into the building?
Oh, we're still outside.
Yeah.
I'm going into the building.
Okay.
I want to find out if he's usually that grumpy.
Who else is going into the building?
Do you?
I'm going on the top.
Yeah,
I'm going on the roof.
Do you have any, like, powers? Oh, can't you go talk to him? What's he gonna make you lose control of?
Why would I do that?
Your bowels.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to lose control of my bowels. I'm a fan of my bowels.
Alright. Well, I
No,
don't want to
'cause
go in the building and fall through the floor.
I don't think an old man randomly walking down the street is a huge threat, and I'm the incredibly paranoid one.
But can you see what he's been doing to our powers?
Yeah.
Does that not concern you?
No, because you could go to like a basketball game and might have somebody that could do that to your powers. You would have no idea.
Oh.
But we do know because he just did it.
Right, but what does it affect anything? Other than you didn't
My
like it.
pride.
Yeah, exactly. Go look at him. I'll be out here. I can keep a better eye out here.
I
than
tried to
can
look
in
at
there.
him. He's a dick.
Well, it seems to me
He's
like
dressed well, but he's a dick.
it seems to me like you're asking me to break into someone's house to tell them that they are a jerk.
Have you done that before?
No, I usually steal their shit.
Well, steal his bag.
I don't want to steal his. No, I don't want it.
You're not curious?
What's in
Oh,
it?
I don't know.
Well, of
something
course
that-
I'm curious. Gravity
Something that
girl.
turned off your stuff.
Is that what you want? Well, I'll tell you what. I do want to know what's in that bag. I really do want to know what's in that bag. But I can wait.
Is there a bench outside?
Yeah.
Wait. I'll sit there and wait. I'll wait for him.
Gravity Girl's real upset.
Just want to talk to him.
Wayfair. Where are you going? Because it seems like the group is split into 3 different directions.
Great.
Are you going to make it a 4th?
Did I see which old man Query was talking to?
Yes.
Okay.
You mean obscurity?
No.
No.
No, I was talking to somebody?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know what you mean. Never mind.
I will go into the building and try to talk to him and avoid the weird man.
Okay. So you two are both going into the building. When you guys enter the building, you notice that this guy is going up to the guy that Query had talked to. And they are having a conversation.
I'm playing lookout on the roof.
Okay.
I'm looking for like reception.
Alright, there's a receptionist.
I'm gonna go talk to her.
Hello? How can I help you?
Hi, are you familiar with the gentleman that just walked in?
Yes.
Swade?
Yeah.
And I was talking to some of the residents earlier, and they say he comes here often?
Yes.
Is he usually such a non-personable fellow?
He's always been nice to me.
Okay. Friendly, chatty?
Not chatty, by any means.
Okay.
He's kind of reserved.
Right, but willing to talk to you?
He's willing to sign in on the registry.
Oh, okay.
I've never really had a conversation with him, no.
So you guys just let him in?
He's coming to visit Pete.
Oh, who's Pete?
Points over at the guy that he's talking to.
Is Pete a resident?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are they related?
Not that I know of. I think they're friends.
Okay. Alright, okay, I'll leave her alone.
Okay.
I'll thank her for her time.
Wayfarer. You hear this and you are in the building as well.
I'm gonna walk up to the table.
Which table?
The one that they're hanging out at.
Okay.
Do they say anything?
As you approach, they look at you, and he's like, "Please just let us be."
I want to talk to him too.
And the older man, Pete, says, "We'll talk soon enough, Wayfarer."
You sure you're good?
He turns to the other guy and is like, "Should we tell him?" He's like, "It's up to you." All right. Wayfarer, do you want to know the truth?
Not really.
All right. Well, then he won't tell you. Then please let us be.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay. All right. So they
I'll go bother someone else.
all right. They continue to talk. It looks like he is taking Pete out of there. They're leaving together.
If Pete's leaving, I'm following.
They're not good.
Right.
Can I roll under stealth to see if I can do it without being noticed?
You can try. Roll stealth.
Let's go for another 3 minuses, baby! 4.
4 minuses.
Jackpot. No, I have 4 total.
Okay. All right. So you're trying to follow. They're walking out of the building. Does anybody do anything as they walk out of the building?
I will let them know that I'm following them.
Okay.
Are they coming by my bench?
Yeah. They walk by the bench.
Can I wave at them? Or wave at the dude?
Yeah. He looks over.
Does he
You
gonna
wait.
talk?
He waves back. What?
Is he gonna talk this time?
He doesn't say anything. He just kind of waves.
Can
Are
I
you-
stand up?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. What are you gonna say to him?
I don't know. How the hell did he do that?
He's like, how the hell did I do what?
Make me lose my shit, I guess.
That's what I do. That's what I've always done.
Why did you do it?
You're in my way.
You could have just told me to wait or something.
I guess consider it a warning to keep out of our way.
Broke their sidewalk.
It's inconsequential.
These old people can't walk very well, you know. Now I got a broken sidewalk, dent in their pavement. Someone's gonna trip and break a hip.
Gravity Girl is 80 fucking years old.
He puts his hand on Pete's shoulders like, Pete, get us out of here. And then like Pete starts to focus, and then you see the guy like doing something to him, and like Pete's power gets stronger, and they start to lift off the ground, start to fly away together.
You know I can fly too, right?
They're continuing. Are you gonna follow him?
No, but I'm gonna yell at them and be like, someone's gotta pay for this.
Are you gonna try to keep following him?
I'm gonna try to keep following them, although if they get like out of visibility, I'm pretty screwed. I will try to hit Pete with a bug though.
Okay, roll, shoot, and stealth.
5 for stealth. 3 for shoot.
Okay. Alright, you think you shot it on successfully.
Can I check and see if his nullifier caught it?
It seems to still be on.
Okay, great. That's why you gotta shoot your friends, not your foes.
All right, you guys are all sitting there at the old folk home.
So who's Pete?
I don't know.
What was he talking about when he mentioned you?
They asked if I wanted to know the truth.
Did you not want to know the truth?
I told them not really. Because it's true. Like, every person that they talk to seems to go crazy, so no.
That's actually not the worst argument I've ever heard. I do have Pete tagged, so we do know where they're going.
Okay.
You might want to keep your distance on this one,
Yeah, that's what I figured.
but that thing that you don't want to talk about is probably the thing that we should talk about.
Taxes? I don't get them.
You don't pay taxes?
Think I'm a naturalized citizen?
I know that you are. I don't know why you're talking to me like this. I know all your addresses too.
I'm uncomfortable.
Maybe Wayfair needs to get home and eat dinner or something.
Some lemon bars.
Yeah.
Improved lemon bars.
Look, I'm not used to the elderly.
Just in general?
Yeah, people don't get to be old on my planet.
They just die?
No, they're killed.
Oh. I could see that would be difficult.
Yeah.
Let's get you not here then.
Okay.
I just gotta say that Gwen has the characters pegged. that making me laugh. Catchphrase. All right.
What? Getting characters pegged is a catchphrase?
Getting pegged. Catchphrase.
Gwen is pegging this whole podcast.
Hey.
All right. So, query, your bug, is it just a tracker or is it also an audio recording device?
Just a tracker.
Okay. All right.
But, like, it should be pretty small and difficult to find.
Okay.
So, like, making up for no audio-visual is the fact that it's a little harder to find unless you have a field or something.
Right. Gotcha. A couple hours later, I'm assuming you guys go back to the base.
Mhm.
Your tracker,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
your device, whatever you,
Sure.
yeah.
I always shortcut to my phone because it's always like, James Bond would probably just have like a cool phone nowadays.
Lots,
He
of,
would have-
lots of apps.
Yeah, he'd have nothing cool at all. He would not have a watch. He'd have like a fucking Pebble or something. It's just like, James, we outfitted you with a smart light bulb.
Change his colors.
Your phone goes off. It's receiving a transmission from the tracker in binary,
Okay.
and it's like there's a code being downloaded to your phone through your tracking device
Okay.
that you are unfamiliar with.
I've got some safe measures.
Okay.
But I will say, the safe measures make it look like they're doing whatever the hell they want to do.
Okay. It's a message,
Okay.
and it says if you want to help, receive the package, and then it gives you coordinates.
Oh, that's easy. Are the coordinates nearby or are they out of town?
They are a couple cities over.
It's your mom's house.
And then it also gives you a time.
Okay. I suppose I will let everybody know that someone hacked into my phone, which means that they probably have your personal information. My bad. No, actually, it might be safe. I'm not sure. Let me check.
It might be horrible. It might be okay.
Yeah, it's
Not mine.
it's hard to play it by ear.
Here's the thing. I was hacked. It's totally fine. Actually, probably not. But you know what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if it's good enough for the country, it's good enough for me. They gave me time and coordinates. Something tells me that if I show up with a bunch of people, they probably won't let me play along.
Just want to go yourself then?
It's not that I want to go myself. I think I would rather pretend like I'm going myself and have someone catch me, if they need to. Either obscurity, being invisible somewhere, you hiding off far enough that you can port in and fight if we need to. I just want y'all to be ready, but I should probably go alone.
Okay.
I'm willing to follow up with this stuff in Wayfair if it gets too difficult for you. please do not engage. You're putting yourself and a lot of other people at risk if you do. Unless you want to, in which case go wild.
All right. That's a white dichotomy.
Yep. I'm not here to judge you, but if you do want to start a fight, let me know, okay?
Okay.
I will send them back a message if that's possible.
Yeah, it seems like there's an open channel.
Okay.
It's no longer tracing location. It's become like a module for texting, kind of.
Okay.
It's like the whole code of the device has been rewritten.
Okay. So the whole thing, just the whole, like the tracker that I put on them
Has been totally rewritten to send and receive message.
Okay. I'm going to send them 2 separate messages. I'm going to send them one that's basically like, yeah, for sure, I will absolutely do that. And then I'm going to send them another one that would be difficult to trace unless you knew something about hacking.
Okay.
That essentially is a bunch of copy pasta from conspiracy theory websites in regards to the calamity.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So just basically seeing if someone else is good, if whoever's doing this is doing it by themselves or they're hiring somebody.
Okay. All right. They only respond with receive the package. We'll set her free.
Sounds good. I said they did say that they will set her free. Not sure what that means.
The hell is her?
Not ominous at all. Not terrifying. I'm sure we'll be fine. We don't have a choice. Because if this is their game plan anyway, they're going to find out a way to do it without us. Right?
So you're gonna pick up a package and then they'll set someone free?
Yep. We'll see who that is.
Where's Stinky?
Okay.
The Solomon?
I don't know. We don't know a lot of hers.
I'm assuming they mean someone that's important to them. They don't know who we know, I would assume.
Yeah,
And-
they're all old. They don't know any youngsters.
Pete is guarded, which means that he knows things that we don't.
You said Pete's garbage.
Pete is garbage. What a terrible old man.
Do you look up Pete at all?
I will look up Pete, yeah.
He's an old super from way back World War II times, and he was known as E.S. Pete because he had psychic powers.
See, that's a name I can get behind.
E.S. Pete.
E.S. Pete.
I tried to come up with like some
Hat tip to you, sure.
Yeah.
trying to come up with like some old ass like 50s ass names for characters.
E.S. Pete is great, and his logo should be a spoon. Like a bent spoon.
Yeah, a little crank in it.
No, I'm going to keep that in mind. Basically, I think they know something that we don't, but they're not going to let us get close to it unless we put ourselves at risk. They're trying to play a game with us. They thought hacking my phone would surprise me or something.
And you were also looking up the other guy?
Yeah.
He is also super from way back when who dropped off the grid around World War II.
Okay.
You find a couple of things on him. He was known as Overload.
Okay. All right.
And he used to have like a robot partner that he used to run around with. His whole thing was like cutting edge technology, the Robo Man.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But but they both dropped off the grid around the end of World War II.
The robot too?
Yep.
Was the robot ever recovered?
Nope. They just vanished.
Okay. What's the deal with the bag? Did he have the bag when he was in World War II?
Nope.
No. So that's newer. That's
Yeah.
part he's got an outfit. He's accessorizing.
yeah. Yep. He's building a pantheon.
A pantheon of clothing?
yeah.
No, I mean, that's good to know, I suppose. Does it give information on either of their powers? I mean, ES Pete's pretty easy to guess.
General psychic mischief. And Overload just said that he can, interact with the powers of other people, weakening them or strengthening them, or that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But all of the old sizzle reel shit from World War II, it did not seem as if he was that powerful. Like somebody with fire powers, you could kind of take their fire powers away, make them a little bit weaker. He was like a secondary guy. The shit you saw him do outside of the nursing home was tenfold what he used to be able to do.
Okay, so something's happened. He's not been in the suburbs hanging out.
Right. He seems to have gotten much stronger.
Okay.
Like, and that's what you're kind of guessing he was doing. Like, he didn't walk through obscurity. He made obscurity's power go so far that she wasn't just invisible. She was intangible, and he walked through her.
And Gravity Girl became so dense that she couldn't move.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that whole thing about keeping Wayfarer at an arm's length is absolutely true. Because, holy shit, we're all dead.
Yeah.
Who needs oxygen?
Who wants to die in a nuclear holocaust?
Yeah.
Not me, Doug.
So you're pretty much gathering that he has the ability to remotely control other people's powers.
And enhance them in some way.
Yep.
Because, that's stuff that Obscurity can't do already, right?
Yes.
She literally said, I don't know what's going, I've never done that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, like, instead of just, like, letting light particles pass through her, she was able to become intangible. Yeah.
Okay. I'm only going to bring, like, standard tech stuff with me. I don't want to bring anything that he could step into.
Okay.
So nothing too sci-fi or anything like that.
Okay. Like, all analog shit.
Yeah, like a gun and a notebook.
Shit you can't hack.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a smart move.
Kind of have to.
Right.
Also, when my character is that I have fucking the entire airplane catalog inside my outfit, I should probably tell you when I empty that shit out.
Right.
I don't remember what that catalog's called.
Sky Mall.
Yeah, Sky Mall. I've got a Sky Mall in my clothing at all times.
I was making a joke. I didn't think you meant Sky Mall.
I've got like a toaster in my arm or something, I assume. I don't know, is everybody else okay with that plan? I'm just going to go in and hope that they buy me.
Yeah.
If they tell you to come, you might as well.
Exactly, and I don't want any of you being put at risk. I don't have powers. I just get hurt a lot.
I'm gonna stay here and try to do some research.
That's a good idea.
Who all is going at least close by location?
What do you mean?
Because,
So, like, it's backup?
yeah,
Yeah, I'll go.
Probably port him in.
right.
Or her in.
But you have to be relatively close to port into, so like, either you're back at base or you're a couple, like, cities away, kind of. You know what I mean?
Stay like a teleport away, and then I'll walk the rest of the way.
Okay.
Say, I can probably stay even closer. I don't feel like my powers are super awful as far as if they get controlled.
Unless
Versus,
they
like Gravity Girl.
unless they intangibly put you into the ground and then take your powers away. Then
Oh, that would be scary. That's horrifying.
Yep, then you'd literally just die.
Oh, man. Putting bad thoughts in my mind.
There used to be people who were hired to kill people who had that exact power, and it was very difficult to clean up.
Oh, why would anybody do such a thing?
Money. Mostly.
Money, money, money,
That's-
money.
Terrible.
It's awful. I hate it.
Alright, so you're going to location
Mm-hmm. Location.
at time?
Yes.
Okay.
At cat on the thing. Oh,
Yeah.
fresh YouTube cat. Look at this content.
Million hits. Million hits. Million hits.
Cute cat.
Cat. Get us a million hits. Wait, gotta highlight cat.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look at this, highlight cat.
Oh, man. The cat loves to be a star on the internet. Cam boy.
Cam
He's a
cat.
cam boy.
Frank.
That's a cat's butt.
She's like head bumping the mic.
No, okay, we can't have that. We have to stay on schedule.
Can you put the mouse back in the thingy?
Oh, yes. Whoops.
Please.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Clicking out.
Click
I've been
out.
clicking out all day, bro.
Alright, so Query is observing space. The coordinates lead to, like, kind of a remote place in, like, a big, huge field.
Mm-hmm.
There doesn't seem to be anything there. Like, how early do you arrive?
15.
There doesn't seem to be anything there, like, the minute you get there.
Okay.
Are you going to stay at the exact location, or are you getting close?
I'm staying at the exact location.
Okay. After a couple minutes, you see a long convoy of trucks headed kind of in your direction.
Okay.
What do you do?
Whistle? Just like...
Are you whistling at the trucks?
No, just kind of like, wow, okay.
Are you going to be in costume?
Yeah, I'm in costume.
Okay. All right. The trucks kind of park off. They're about like a mile off from where you are, and there's another convoy of trucks coming from the other direction, and they're going to meet them. Like
Okay.
you're kind of in a spot where you can observe from a distance.
This is not good. It's not good. But I don't have my transmitter on, so.
All right. You see both of the convoys stop. Each of them is like 6 or 7 black SUVs and one large black moving truck.
Okay.
And the one that came from the north, like a bunch of dudes and guns kind of get out and they unwheel what looks like a large crate out, and then they start wheeling it into the other truck of the identical convoy. Like both convoys have 7 black trucks
Okay.
and a large moving truck. They wheel the crate into the other one, and they all seem to be packing up. It seems like this is normal procedure.
Okay. So this is pretty standard shipment process or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like anyone's too on guard or paranoid or anything.
They are on guard. Like they all have like submachine guns and shit. They all kind of step out of the thing. They move the crate from one truck to the other truck, and they all get back in the trucks, and they like are starting the trucks to drive away.
But they're like proper. They're following procedure.
They look
They're-
paramilitary. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They're not just a bunch of jamokes in the desert.
No.
Okay. This can't be what they. Okay, I'm just gonna sit and watch them because.
All right.
I mean, they're gonna be able to catch them coming out of the road. I would hope.
Okay. After they switch the things, the convoys start driving in opposite directions,
Mhm.
and they just keep going.
That's fine.
You're just gonna let them go.
Yep.
Okay. The convoys drive off.
I am going to reach into my pocket and start firing my gun into the air.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that one of these two will notice.
All right. Gravity Girl, you notice a gun being fired off in the distance.
Okay. Towards the direction I made a portal, obviously.
Yeah, if you want to make a portal. Did James successfully make a portal to
Yeah. Yeah, you were able to portal to him.
Alright.
All right.
Does the security go as well?
What's up?
Yes.
A suspicious convoy came in.
Okay.
Two rows of trucks side by side. I can't chase them on foot, and I took all my high-tech stuff off so they couldn't hack it. I'm willing to help, but I don't want to do it alone. They moved a large box, orderly. There's paramilitary troops guarding them. This is like a serious operation.
Aren't you supposed to pick something up here?
Exactly.
They didn't say anything about stealing shit from guys with machine guns.
No, they didn't. On the other hand, I can't imagine they asked me to come out here all the way to watch 2 trucks trade a box.
All of your phones get a message,
Okay.
Bleep.
Open it up.
and it just says, "Did you receive it?"
I'll send back a message that said, I watched another truck receive it.
And then it says intercept.
This is aggravating.
I agree.
Which one has the package?
Gravity Girl, I did not get to look in the bag. I do want to look in the truck.
Okay. Which way did the truck go?
I'm going to point in the direction of the convoy I know is carrying the box.
Okay. Like, can we still see them? Are they?
You see like a big
Dust on the
plume of
trail.
dust in the distance.
Alright. Wait. Where are you? Where?
Back at home.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right.
Sup at the garage? Welcome to the internet.
Who's at the garage?
I don't know. We got a new talker.
Heyo, at the garage.
Shout out to all the people.
What up,
Okay.
bro? Or hi? Or what up? Yeah,
What up or hi or bro?
yeah.
Alright.
Bro,
How many dudes did you see?
they're about 15 dudes.
Yeah, 15 dudes. Not to write home about.
7 SUVs.
Well, 2 per car.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I mean,
I mean,
They're
I
just-
can
they're
portal us that way, but
they're just guys with guns.
yeah, I guess so.
I can handle them. I know you can.
Okay.
Security, you going with them to hijack these trucks?
Yes.
Some Mad Max Sherry here.
Alright.
All right.
Let's do it.
What skill are you gonna? Are you porting in? How are you gonna intercept these trucks?
Well, that's,
I would recommend
we're on
porting in.
foot, so yeah.
Let's port in.
All right.
I mean, I can fly, but
How are you porting? Are you porting in top of the truck, front of the trucks, behind the trucks?
On top of the big one that's carrying the backbench.
Yeah, a semi or a moving truck.
Yeah.
Like our old truck.
Yeah, like the old truck you used to have.
Yeah, all right.
Not our new truck.
It makes you feel nostalgic.
Yeah, all right.
Let's take
All
that. Let's take that truck.
All right,
too.
so you pour it in on top of the truck.
Okay.
What? I'm gonna go to each one of you. You're gonna roll a skill to try to help do this.
Help do
Yeah,
this
yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
All right.
First, I will go to Grab Gal first. You guys
Okay.
pour it to the top of the truck. What skill do you roll to help?
I'll spend a fate point.
Oh.
Double my will.
What?
To, like, make a zone of no gravity so the bullets don't get us if they shoot us.
All right, roll will.
Sweetness. All right, so
Holy shit,
10.
James.
10. Okay.
Or how do you double it? After you roll or before?
No, before the roll.
Okay,
so,
so 6, 8.
all right. So
Still ridiculous.
you make a zone of no gravity around the truck. The truck, like as it's driving, kind of lifts off the ground and is floating in the air now. And all the SUVs kind of like they all screech to a halt. And people are piling out of it. Like, oh! Query. Roll. What skill? What are you gonna do to help?
Well, first I'm gonna look and go. That is one way to do it. And then I'm gonna roll under resources. Or no, wait. Resources isn't something I can roll under, is it?
That's a skill.
Is it a skill?
You can roll under resources.
Okay.
You can either do one or two things with resources. You can either roll under resources to like see if you have a thing, or you can permanently reduce resources by 1 for the rest of the session to automatically get something really expensive.
Okay.
So if you're like what I do with Knox all the time, if he goes, I want a jet. I'm like, okay, but you don't have one, or we never established you had one. Lower your resources by 1, you get a jet.
Okay, gotcha.
And then the next session, he gets his resources back because he owns a company.
That makes sense. I think what I'm going to do instead, because I did purposely leave all my cool shit at home, is that I'm going to roll under a physique to try to climb across the side of the truck while it's in midair,
Okay.
and then swing around the side and rip the back door open so that I can jump in.
All right, roll that. Do it.
Indiana Jones.
3.
You roll a 3. All right, you're able to do that. You rip the back door open. You see there are 2 guards, and like they're kind of floating, like, oh, I don't know what's going on, as well as the large crate. The crate looks a little more futuristic than it seemed when you first saw it. When you first saw it, it looked kind of like it was a wooden crate, but it looks like it's like kind of metal, and it's got like these big latches on it.
I know what you're saying, but you did just... You made the fake motorcycle hand motion. You're like, it's got a couple...
Yeah. Yeah, but you swing into the 2 dudes, like they're floating with their guns. Obscurity, what do you do?
Are we assuming can we assume I'm already invisible?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I roll for athletics to head towards the front of the truck?
Sure. To do what?
To try and take control of
The person in the...
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
And
just like
also
to take over the driver.
not fall off.
Yeah, go for it.
We've got a Nicole as well.
Oh, Nicole!
Nicole!
Nicole's from Jenny Just.
Jen Justos?
I got a 2.
2?
Yeah.
Alright, you're able to stay on the truck. You get into the front cabin. There's a dude that was driving, and he looks to be fumbling for a pistol.
Oh.
Pistola.
Okay.
Alright, now their turn. The dudes in the black SUVs are they point their guns up to Gravity Girl who's sitting on the truck, floating in the air, with their fucking gravity powers floating it. They all take machine gun shots. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. So roll what you're going to do for defenses.
Can I will it?
I'll let you do that,
Stop
yeah.
gravity.
That works.
That's dope. That is incredibly dope.
Deflect, I guess. Alright, so 4.
4. Alright, you're able to block, stop the bullets, because they all kind of enter the grav-free zone and kind of, float by you.
Okay.
Query, the 2 men in the back, they kind of stabilize themselves, they're taking shots at you.
Okay.
They rolled a 2, roll defense.
3.
Alright, you were able to dodge the bullets. Obscurity, I say too much. No, you would not believe how much of my editing process is cutting out every time I go, so many.
No, I love Generation Justice, but the best thing that happens on Generation Justice is when Chance goes,
Did you hear the new episode?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay, so it was the introduction of Sophia?
Yes, I thought it was really, really good.
I love it. It's good. Alright, so Obscurity.
Yes.
The guy, he pulls out a pistol and tries to shoot at you. He makes a shot. Roll against a 2.
I got a 0.
All right. He pegs you in the arm for 2.
Everyone is getting pegged tonight.
You light on fire and I burn.
Getting pegged. All right. So then back up to you, fellas. Grab gal. What are you doing?
So you're getting in there, right?
Yeah, I'm getting in.
I guess I'll
getting
play
in there.
defense somehow.
I'll let you do that. If you want to say pass a turn to get a +2 to defense,
Yeah.
I'll let you do that.
Okay.
That's. I think that I don't know if that's a fate thing, but it's a GURPS thing, and I'm bringing it in.
Mhm.
Bringing it in. All right. So, boom. Back to Query.
This is like when Sprite had Sprite Remix, which was Sprite with flavor in it. I'm just saying, Alex, I appreciate the
Can't-
remix.
Can't you take the like little things that some people put in water? What are they? The little tiny flavor packet? The Crystal Lights?
Yeah.
Can you put that in Sprite?
You probably could put that in Sprite.
Doesn't that sound like a great idea?
Would it mix fully though?
Probably.
Why
yeah.
wouldn't
Plus, syrup.
Yeah. I think the real
That's a lot of syrup.
the real trick is to put a 5-hour energy into your Sprite so that it tastes like battery acid, but you can stay awake for
But you
7
stay awake.
weeks
So you-
straight.
So you made the healthy choice to not drink a drink with caffeine, but fuck it, 5-hour energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
Because
more caffeine.
well, think of it this way: do you want heroin or do you want heroin cut with baby powder? I don't want baby powder in my body.
What you should do is you take Mountain Dew and you let it sit out for a couple days, so all of the water evaporates out of it, and then you re-liquefy it with 5-hour energy.
I call that dew absinthe, which is
Do absinthe.
we cook it in a metal container in the woods outside of my house.
The juice still.
Yeah, I do still. My dew still.
Do still. Okay. Anyway, all
I
right.
have all of the spices for Doritos nachos in my garden.
Cutting all of that. All right.
In your bloodstream.
I order Dorito supplements from Onnit.com like Joe Rogan. I've also done nothing but ayahuasca and Mountain Dew for the past 3 weeks.
All right. Query. What do you do? You're in the truck.
Okay, the guys were just hanging up there in 0G taking shots at me.
Yeah, they were shooting machine guns at you. Yeah.
Okay, how heavy does this crate look?
It looks the size of like a couch.
So it might be hard to move by myself?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to just take the guns from those people.
All right. Roll whatever skill you're gonna use.
Can I use fight to use my scarf and snatch it out of their hands?
Yep. Go for it.
Oh shit. 5?
Scarf's got.
Okay.
So you whip the guns out of their hands. So like, oh, their guns go flying out of their hands.
And I'm gonna grab one of them before it hits the ground and just
Yeah.
start instantly disarming it and be like, you guys can be cool with hanging out here for a while, right?
All right. That's what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. Obscurity.
Yes.
What do? You're in the front. This dude just shot you in the arm.
I'm gonna try to get the gun away.
All right. Roll whatever skill you're gonna use to get the gun away.
Wow.
Shannon!
6.
Yeah!
6.
Yeah.
All right. You knocked that gun out of that motherfucker's hand.
I slapped him.
Slapped it.
Shannon rolled
Not hand.
more pluses than an algebra class.
Kick it.
Yeah. All right. You got that gun out of that boy's hand.
Okay.
All right. Back up to their turn. More shots coming at you, Grab Gal. They're all. They're like. They look like they're gonna try to fill the fucking truck with bullets.
So with my +2, 6.
6. All right. You repel all the bullets. All the bullets are kind of like they're just stopping and are going around the truck.
Excellent.
Back. Oh wait, no. The dudes in the place. They look like they're gonna go down fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So one dude pulls out a knife, and the other dude pulls out a gun. They're attacking you, so you just roll defense.
Yeah, that's fine. 2.
All right, you're able to dodge the knife and dodge the bullet,
Okay,
or however you do it.
that's cool.
Obscurity. You did knock the gun out of the dude's hand, but he tries to punch. Roll a defense
Okay.
against a 1. These are just jamokes.
Got a 1.
All right, you tied. You're able to block his blow.
Okay.
You're in fist fight mode.
It's like
That +1 to fight is working out for you, baby. All right,
It's like a rave without an air horn. It's just very sedate. Yeah, baby, we did it together.
back up to the top. Grab gal. Gravity girl.
I'm gonna try and send the bullets back at them.
Oh my god.
Roll that. Roll it.
Holy shit.
Roll shoot.
I'm all set.
All right.
Let's double this shit.
James gonna kill so many people.
They're in armored cars and shit. Alright, so 3, 6, 7.
All right. Like all the people that are shooting, all the bolts fly back. Like, whoa! They all fall down.
Alright.
You've collected enough machine gun rounds to litter the area with bullets.
That's awesome. That's so rad.
Okay.
All right.
Make it rain.
Query.
If I spend a fate point, can I grab both of them by the ankle and then just drag them slightly out of the truck, hovering above the ground?
Yeah, you
Okay.
do that. Yeah.
I'm just
You
gonna.
don't have to roll fate. Just roll fight. That's what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I want to try to take both of them out at the same time.
Oh, like all of the dudes are one entity because they're just bros with guns.
Chump stats.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Chump
3.
Okay. All right, you pull them out of the truck.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them like fingertips away from the door
Yeah,
so that they can
so
be
they're all
sitting
like-
there stretching and grabbing.
Right, they're all like floating in the. Yeah, you just whipped them out of the truck.
Yep. So I'm gonna also look up at gravity and be like, "Great job! Don't forget these two."
Oh.
All right. So, all right, you guys are obscurity. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to cuff him.
All right, roll your fight or your whatever you're gonna do to cuff them.
5.
5. All right, you get them cuffed. Are you gonna keep them in the truck?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so you guys have basically defeated these dudes. The two dudes out of the truck can't do anything. The dudes on the ground have been KO'd by bullets. There's one dude in the driver's seat who's been cuffed.
Right.
And you're in a truck that's floating. What do you guys do with the truck that's floating?
What do we need out of here?
Well, I'm gonna crack open the box.
All right, you crack open the box, and inside of the box is a bigger box. It looks like it's going to take some work to crack open.
Okay. Heavier.
Not a bigger box, but a slightly
Like-
smaller box.
Like one
wait
that's-
a minute.
It's a TARDIS. You open a TARDIS.
Oh man, I'm bored instantly. So, can I try to pick this one up? Can I tell if I can carry the smaller one?
If it weren't for the 0Gs, no. But you can pull the crate out with the 0Gs. Like you can maneuver it.
Gravity girl,
Yes.
can you put something through a portal while you're doing this?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I need you to open it up so we can get this box out of here. And I
Okay.
don't want to have everyone die at the same time.
Right.
If that's okay.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna tell you to like push it off somewhere where you can portal it to, and then we can push it back to the base
Okay.
over time. I'll push it in 0G and put it through a portal if that's
All
what
right.
happens.
So you're just going to portal it back to base?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, you portal it back to base. I'm just going to say that happens because nothing impedes you.
Sure. Sounds good.
You're leaving the truck and all these dudes behind?
No, I'm gonna pick them over. Figure out who they are.
All right, they see... so you two are portaling it back to base. You're picking the dudes. Roll investigate.
Oh, fuck. 0.
All right, they seem to be wearing paramilitary gear. They got bulletproof vests. They got all stuff that looks pretty official, but it's all black.
Okay. Like pretty untraceable shit.
Yeah, it's like nobody's carrying ID. They all have flak jackets and army fatigues, but they're all black.
Do the cars have VIN numbers?
Nope.
No.
All gone.
Okay, so they picked clean.
Yeah.
All
It looks like whoever's running this operation knows what they're doing.
right. I'm gonna take one of their knives.
Okay.
And I'm going to cut out a piece of leather on
Okay.
one of the seats.
All right.
And take it with me.
Okay. All right. So you guys end up back at the base. Everybody's around the base. You all have this
Pandora's box here.
this box here.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? All right. So you have a box. You can try to open it.
Yeah.
A regular box?
No. It looks like a weird. It's like a long shipping crate. It's like 7 feet long, 4 feet wide, about 4 feet thick as well. Not 4 feet. Sorry, like 3 feet each way. Long. It's like a couch. Looks kind of like a couch.
Okay.
Not looks like a couch, but it's about the size of a couch.
It's like a couch but thick.
It's like what a couch would come in. The box.
Okay.
Y'all are gonna need burglary to break into it.
Jeez.
No
so
problem.
who's gonna try to burglary it?
I'll try, but I
Zero
failed.
persuasion.
I have
Four.
-2.
4, -2.
I don't even have burgers.
Look at this
so
roll.
4 is as high as we can get.
This thing is person size.
I've rolled 3 of these in a row.
Okay,
Daryl.
so what
Whoa.
happens?
Holy crap.
Do you have burglary?
No, but I got 3.
Okay, so everyone's trying to crack it, but Obscurity, like an idiot savant, is like, oh, like this,
Of course.
and is able to crack the electronic lock. And there's like these 2 big latches. They go, and like all the steam comes out, and like the box kind of falls apart. And inside is kind of like a metal coffin, and there is a woman floating in kind of a goo in the center of the coffin.
Okay.
Floating there
What's she look like?
in the goo. She looks mid-30s, redhead. She's not wearing anything. So mid-30s redhead, not wearing anything.
Any interesting tattoos?
No. Nope, no tattoos.
Do I recognize her?
Actually, what happens, Wayfarer, when you see her, something in your brain fires, and you get a massive headache. Roll will.
Is this what lust feels like? I got a 0. Ooh,
You got a
let's
0?
Re-roll that.
You have more fate points. I'm pretty sure this is a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Not today, devil.
Yesterday.
Wow, Satan is not about you today.
Alright, today, Satan.
What'd you get?
I got a 1.
All right. Wayfarer, upon seeing the figure in the tech coffin, collapses in pain from head pain.
Ow!
Ow.
Shit.
That's a good sound effect for searing head pain.
Ow, my head hurts.
Retweet if ouch my head.
Subscribe to Head Pain Facts. Did you know my head hurts?
Did you know? And that will be this episode of Amberville Shitty Heroes.
Hey.
No, Amberville City Heroes.
Thank you.
We're good boys. We had an active chat today, and I liked it. I loved it a lot.
We're not even done for the night.
No, we have one more episode to go. But that will be this episode of Amberville City Heroes. I have been your Game Mustard, Happy Puke, and you can find me on the Twitter machine at Happy Puke.
I'm Shannon. You can find me at _puppyfish. I hardly ever tweet, but if you tweet at me, I'll try to say stuff back.
At JAEHIGHFIVE on Twitter. Please tweet after me.
I'm James at Darth Moblu, and I do respond. If I can figure it out.
We taught him.
Secrets.
I am Wendy Go-Go Dancer, and please retweet my sick memes. And by my sick memes, I mean the ones that I retweet from other people.
And if you like this podcast as a whole, please find us at SHU Podcast on the Twitter machine. If you'd like to support the podcast like so many graciously wonderful people have, please find us on the patreon.com/SHU Podcast. Join the literally most best people I've ever known in my entire life. And is there anything else to plug? Is there anything else? Anybody else got anything?
Well, we've got other shows on this channel that you could listen to.
DCW is back by this time?
Yes, DCW will be back. So, if you have a really hard time watching television every week and want to, basically have a group therapy around Arrow.
And we do not turn down guests on DCW. So if you watch the CW shows and want to be on the show and bitch about it, sure.
And in fact, we take pleasure in turning up guests. And if you want to come on DCW and have a PayPal account, I will buy you a gallon of Activist.
What else? Check out some of our housemates: GLBB, Delicious, Arclight, Yummy, Dire Weasels, Good Bros,
Scrumptious.
Scrumdilly Shumptious. And that's, I don't know what the fuck.
So I think I'd say you ended it scrumptious. Scrumptious.
Definitely don't listen to Villains Underground. They're terrible.
They're really bad, but Generation Justice is really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out Generation Justice. It's crazy.
It's like, who's
Is there
gonna holler?
justice?
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm pegging it to be the most successful superhero podcast.
A lot of pegging
Bringing
talk.
it
Yeah.
back around.
Is it a generation of justice?
They're teens. They're sexy teens. Jane doesn't listen to this.
I'm just saying, I mean, they said Age of Ultron and it was
Yeah.
like 2 days. Is there a generation of justice? That's what I'm
entire
asking.
generation.
As long as people keep wanting to be on the show, then yeah, it'll be a whole generation of it.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'll do this till I'm fucking the skeleton.
Until you're fucking a skeleton?
Yeah, until I'm gray bones in a grave.
So
Wow.
Alex will be doing the Patreon games until he's fucking a skeleton. So next week.
I love
Get off
fucking
my skeletons!
fucking them bones. That's what I do when
Fucking
you're
them bones.
That's what I do when you're at work. I fuck them skeletons.
Roll the bones.
Yeah, I've rolled them bones on my ball.
We out.
All right,
Yep.
that's that episode. And for anyone who's on stream, you can watch us mid game, I guess. This is when everyone goes to
I
the
gotta go
bathroom.
feed the
Get a
cats.
beer.
Yeah, everyone has to go to the bathroom and get beer, basically.
More
More beer.
More beer. But we'll sit here and talk to whoever's on the stream. Don't say anything bad about people on YouTube.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but before I do, these people are assholes. I mean you, not YouTube. All four of you at the table.
Aw.
YouTube's great.
Dick.
Hey, that's right. I'm a
But your
wacky
scotch is
prankster.
Maybe not.
Oh.
I got stupid.
So do you listen to Generation Justice then, Jeezel?
Yeah, I've been listening.
Cool.
I'm still behind on Jack and Villains, but I've made it through every single episode of every single show.
Nice.
Except for the most recent two.
You're our biggest fan.
Yeah. I have listened to everything.
Well, I mean, yeah. Huh. If I had to say biggest fan, I mean, we have really great fans. Like, the few we have are awesome. But Bailey
Bailey's on it.
is, like, I put up an episode, and 20 minutes later, she's putting up fucking fan art of the shit that happened in that episode.
God, the cat almost took me
It's
out.
crazy.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Ooh, can one of the 12 kings be Fan Appreciation King?
12 kings.
Yeah. One of the months has to be just like whoever's just fanning it out, spreading the word, giving the love.
The evangelist of...
I'm fundraising over here.
What's happening?
Gwen asked if she could watch us pee. So I said if she gave me $1,000 on a monthly basis as a Patreon, I would let her watch me pee.
You are so expensive for a fucking piss pig. Like, you
Okay,
could-
what's your going rate? Let's get this down.
Here's the thing, Jake.
Yeah.
It's an exclusive piss pig at that point.
Well, that's true. That's
See,
true.
the thing is, like, you go to a cam site, like My Free Cams, and you like pay a girl $5 to pee. She's done peed for tons of dudes. But to see Sophie pee, that's a rare and exclusive piss pig.
I feel like it's like, but like after a certain point in time, I mean, how often are you gonna be able to rain a grand? You know, demand versus supply.
Right, but I mean that's just market.
Once
Yeah.
you see one Sophie pee, is it really worth another 1,000 for another one?
I'm not thinking about the first
I mix it
$1,000
up.
you make with piss. I'm thinking about the first
You'll mix it up.
$100,000.
I'll be back first. Sexy toilet.
I'm thinking. I want this to be a continuing enterprise, not just a one-off piss pig bullshit.
I want a regular
I don't
revenue
know.
stream.
Your revenue stream. Oh, good God.
Wait, you have water in there. Do you want mix? Is that good?
Sure. It's
Okay.
actually wine, but
Oh my
God, Alex.
that's gonna be odd.
it's just fortifying it.
Okay.
Fortifying this wine with sketch.
With Sketch?
Sketch.
Lilo
Ooh.
and Sketch.
Sketch.
Gwen is talking about an exclusive contract. This is very 50 Shades of Grey.
Is it?
They
Do they have a contract?
They had a sex contract.
Oh, fuck. Like Kobe.
Like Kobe.
Kobe had a sex contract.
I'm the only one ever. But the thing is, like, if
That's
you're
another one of my jokes.
if you're doing piss contracts via S.HouseStudio, just
Okay.
it has to go through the censors. I'm just saying.
Are you the censor?
No, well, I mean,
are you the keymaster?
I'm the gatekeeper.
The P Master.
The P Master. No, I'm not the censor. Actually, Gwen would probably be the censor.
Where it's like if Gwen has a problem with it, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, it's good that she's here to clean up nuclear waste, essentially.
Yeah.
Really?
I love Gwen. Gwen's the best.
Following Gwen on Twitter has been a good move.
She's a good twister.
She's good at the
I don't think
twits.
I'm following Gwen.
I like every time she's upset, she's like, give me nudes of you. I'm upset, I want nudes of my friends.
Drowning my desires for you.
I didn't-
Piss.
I didn't know you were into pee, Gwen. I didn't. I mean, I don't know how I would, but...
I really want you to, like, tent your fingers and look intently into the camera when you do that. I didn't know you were into piss.
It's not my thing, but, you know, I'm not going to judge.
No.
Someone likes pee.
Whatever.
Oh, golly gee.
What?
I have no one I work with ever finds out about this.
Why?
Because
it's on the internet.
Embarrassing.
Anyone can figure out.
You work at a cool hip tech club like
Fuck
Google.
no, I don't. I work with a bunch of white men.
Then why would you give a shit
They
if
like
were...
Mountain Dew and Doritos, and that's it.
That's the only thing?
They don't want to talk to me about anything. They don't want to talk about piss. Makes me so mad.
Secretly do.
Oh, I see. Gwen's into piss because Trump's into piss. She's trying to emulate her hero.
It makes sense. I mean,
Make
he's
piss great again.
a powerful force. And I think, you know, you gotta follow after the celebrities. They know best.
Yeah.
Celebs know best. The clap joke. The clap joke is good.
I hate when people use it seriously.
I like it when people use it seriously because at this point in time it's almost impossible to do. It's like,
What are you talking about?
oh, the Twitter clap thing.
Oh, like people that want to tweet something like serious or political
Oh,
will like put
but-
claps between every
Okay,
like a
yeah,
clap emoji
okay.
between every word.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk about the president unless you got the real shit. Like, stop,
Yeah.
stop it.
That's such a good fucking
This has
tweet.
got to stop.
Don't talk about the president unless you got the real shit.
It's just the worst.
I love it. Piss and Cheetos?
I like when Bernie Sanders showed up to Congress with his like tweets printed out on a
Tweets
big
on a board.
Yeah, it was so great.
It's the most grandparent move of all time. It's like
This
if
is what you said.
it's no different than like if you were to show up with like his granddaughter's report card blown up on it. You're like,
Yeah, right. What's this? A minus.
I just want Elizabeth Warren to take over the government with an assault rifle. Just be like, it's mine now. Fucking, I want her to be our fucking lizard king. Elizabeth Warren is my fucking hero.
Lizard King.
yeah.
This is.
I have found very few things she's ever said or done that I disagree with. And those very few things are things I think she would be willing to talk about and have a discussion over. Like, everything else is like, yup, you're my girl.
I don't disagree with you. It's just for now I want someone to like pull out a Bowie knife and just start stabbing in Congress.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If she pulled out an assault rifle, she's like, I'm the king now. Just started, like, just Elizabeth Warren, just like, I am your god king. I'd be like, I'm alright with that.
Elizabeth Warren really disappointed me today by not showing up to the inauguration dressed like Grace Jones from Mad Max and lighting more limos on fire.
She didn't come with a backpack full of Molotovs, just like Bruce Willis in Die Hard.
It's a
So
real disappointment.
she wasn't John McClaning it through the White House today.
The Democrats have really dropped the ball after the election by not firebombing all rich men in Washington, D.C. No, seriously, though, there's no shortage of limos. Blow up all the limos in the world.
Every day Elizabeth Warren doesn't firebomb Congress is a failure of democracy.
I agree.
Every day she doesn't John McClane through the White House, I'm sad.
Now, Alex, I do need to tell you, I almost did a campaign, GURPS campaign, a little while back, where the premise was we were in post-apocalyptic America because Joe Biden killed Donald Trump with a samurai sword. And I'm just saying that I said that as a joke, and now I'm like, yeah, that sounds pretty great, actually. I wish Joe Biden would learn the difference between a katana and a wakizashi and dedicate himself to the path of the Bushido.
I've never followed Joe Biden on Twitter. But somebody I do follow on Twitter started retweeting old tweets by Joe Biden, and they're all like him tweeting friendship bracelets of him, like just weird shit. Like fucking Joe Biden. Why is he the greatest fucking dude?
The only thing that's weird about Joe Biden, and like his policies aren't great.
The weird touch.
The weird like I would be scared to follow him on Twitter just because like every 7 days you might see him kissing a strange woman on the shoulder or something at the first time he meets her.
Right.
But then again,
He's got weird grandpa touch, but other than that, you know.
I was about to say George W. Bush did goose Angela Merkel. Like he literally goosed. It's on camera. You can see the leader of a free world like grabbing another politician right in between them legs as like a grip. And that was like whatever.
Here's the thing. I would be willing to deal with 100 years of Joe Biden kind of sniffing people's hair weirdly than the leader of our country admitting to just
Being a rapist.
Just
being a straight up rapist.
I grab him out of. It's like I'd rather Joe Biden's weird touch.
That's locker room talk, Alex, and I would know because I was on the San Francisco Rapers for 4 years on a professional level.
I'm just saying, weird hair smells. Hair smells good sometimes, Joe. I'm on his side. I'm on Joe's side. It's a little weird. He should have some self-control. But
I thought it was way
I
too
get
far when he proposed a department of delicious hair for the White House.
the department of what shampoo do you use?
Yeah, Senator Obama shut down the shampoo department.
Chat has gone absolutely silent.
That's good.
I have to
That's
go to the bathroom.
Alex is going to the bathroom. Woo!
Oh, Shannon's already in there.
We're back to
Woo!
piss. It's all good, baby.
Yes.
Did you piss for Gwen yet? We got rent to pay. Go. Go.
Does anybody like the overlays? Anyone that's here?
I think it looks nice.
Yeah.
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 I like it because you can see the characters and the people they play.
I feel like I should show up in costume now.
Just wearing a mask.
Just a mask and a scarf. Honestly, if I were able to go to a convention or something, that's probably what I'd do.
I want David's Kaylee. Nobody on the chat knows, but you know she's a cosplayer. I want her to make a Clarity Bell outfit for Shannon.
That'd be cool.
Cause I think Shannon would make a good Clarity Bell.
Yeah.
She'd get cosplayer.
That'd be cool.
Can I cosplay as Tom Cochran?
Yeah.
The body blob?
Yeah.
Body blob.
How many mouths are you willing to put on your body, Sophie?
All of them. Do you want to put your mouth on my body?
Oh!
I said the wrong thing, and now sex exists. And it's disgusting.
Yeah, you gotta go home with me.
Nope, I
What's
don't.
What's up?
I don't. You're living at the airport now.
Yeah, baby. We got all the mouths. From everywhere. Oh, no.
Ooh, I'm so scotched.
How's the wine and scotch combo, by the way?
Yeah, really.
It was not a whole lot of wine. It's not really a wreck of the scotch.
Okay, that's good.
And at this point, my face feels numb, so
Oh boy, I didn't know we'd get there.
I'm a lush.
You can't feel your face.
You've become
when you're
so
with us.
numb.
When scotch is good. I can't feel my face when scotch is good.
I have become comfortably numb.
I was going
Nice.
for, I think, that Linkin Park song.
Numb.
I've become so numb, I can't tell you something.
You sound just like the man Chester Chaz
Yes.
Bennington.
Whoa.
Scream
thank you.
a little more.
Do you know any of the
Scream.
lyrics to Broken Home by Papa Roach?
I don't even know if that's the song.
no.
Is it? I'm looking it up.
You
did
can't
not.
play it. Last time we recorded, you played some jazz song, and our stream got
It was.
We got TOS?
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm sorry.
we got a content ID strike, so there's like a section of the stream that's silent now
Yeah.
because you played Mambo's.
Was it
some
a Scatman?
It was
Yeah,
Scatman.
Scatman.
You played
Ah.
Scatman for so long
We
that it was
got-
like, you played this entire song in its entirety. No.
I love
And
that.
it content ID does.
I'm very sorry for the inconvenience,
Yeah.
but I must say that there is a part of my life where I made something difficult for somebody by playing Scatman. So I feel very accomplished.
Are you gonna get blocked
If
for
the
me
Scatman
singing?
can do it, so can you.
No.
Calling out to Scatman.
So what was the Papa Roach song?
Broken Home, and Alex is right. Broken Home, all alone. Broken Home, all alone.
I don't know that one.
I can't seem to fight these feelings. I'm caught in the middle of this, and my wounds are not healing. I'm stuck between my parents. I wish I had someone to talk to. I wish I could confide in.
Fucking Papa Roach.
Yeah.
Papa Roach.
I know my mother loves me, but does my father even care? If I'm sad or angry, you were never ever there. That's a Cake song. When I needed you, I hope you regret what you did. I think I know the truth. Your father did the same to you. Did the same to you. This is like if fucking Sylvia Plath was writing Incubus lyrics.
Yeah, except they didn't have the decency to put themselves in an oven afterwards.
Oh.
Sorry,
She didn't
that's
actually
really
die in the
mean.
oven, did she?
Huh?
Did she die from the oven?
slam of the lyrics of Broken Home.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
But I said that the lyrics sounded like Sylvia Plath poetry. But
Oh,
like if she
no.
were writing for Incubus. Goodbye, Nicole.
Bye, Nicole. We love you.
You were really good on the show. I listened to it.
She my new friend.
No, I thought that was great.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I cannot wait to show you what I did for her game design. I'm very excited about that.
Oh, right. I haven't talked to her about that. I don't know if she's still on, but we're designing a SHU card game, and you're already part of it.
Yep.
Congrats!
That's how it works.
What'd you do for her card design?
You'll be able to play each hamster as a separate card.
Oh, nice.
So
Did you get her like because she named them all?
So part of the team would be that like all of her stuff is hamster tribal.
Oh my god, I remember
Nice.
hamsters.
Hamster tribal.
Yeah. So she's so there's a different card for each hamster.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
I am a card.
There are gonna be multiple cards.
There's gonna be multiple cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
The bee.
It's gonna happen. Yeah, no.
Sorry if you didn't know. By signing up for this podcast, you have inadvertently said that all of the characters you put in it are
Canon, baby.
canon and property.
Well, I don't know about property. That's up to you.
Yeah.
They're like they can be included in the intellectual property. But if we make money, we'll split.
But also, if you don't want to, just let us know.
Yeah, if you don't want to be part of it, that's fine. I think it's fun, and like if we become a bajillionaire, you'll get a part of the.
I want Alex to draw all the hamsters. Is what I'm really trying to do here.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to give me a description of all the hamsters.
Well, one of them was named the
Ooh.
Colonel, and I want to know what the Colonel is dressed like.
Yeah. So you have to give us a description of the colonel, and then Shannon will draw them.
Gosh, that sounds so
That'll be the guest art you actually do is all of the hamsters.
Like I am legit
That's such a good
excited about
idea.
drawing hamsters in little outfits.
Yeah, ghost hamsters.
Yeah, they're ghosts, so you can make them all ghosty. Shannon's excited. She's hyped.
Drawing hamsters.
So that's gonna happen.
Hamsters, baby.
Silicon Arts doesn't even have a deck yet.
I have it.
You have an
Working
idea,
on
right?
I have
But
cards.
It's fine.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll hook you up after the show.
All right, cool. All right, cool. So is everybody ready to start episode 2 of the night?
Yeah.
I'm well, Sowist.
I'm pretty warm.
How are you doing?
Just more than I usually drink.
You toasted?
No.
Shannon toasted. Shannon toasted. Toast
I'm
the
not, I'm
Shannon.
not slamming this near fast enough.
Put some butter on that toast.
I'm just. Oh my God! Yes.
Russ is an ass.
I'm writing that down by default.
This is good.
This is really good content.
Dorothy is curious.
I like
What if
that.
here is a lady?
Dorothy needs a little bow on the top of her head, don't you think?
Right, if she's a lady.
Well, she's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Colonel. Oh no, because Colonel is also the sweetest.
Also, I like she comes into it. She's like, my character shoots hamster balls out of a big Nerf gun. Also, here's a really
Wait,
detailed
what?
backstory.
She shoots hamsters out of a Nerf
Oh,
gun?
you don't listen.
Fuck yeah!
Okay,
That's
so-
awesome, James.
I
here's
love
the thing.
Nerf guns.
She's a huge, weird, nerdo kid, right, with braces in her teeth. She has 6 ghost hamsters that follow her around, each with their own personality. And they all get in their own hamster balls, and she loads them into a giant Nerf gun that shoots hamster balls out.
Nice.
And on top of that, she hits me with, oh, here's a detailed backstory of my parents and how they got together. So it's like, what?
It's great.
So like on the fly, I'm like, oh yeah, your mom's driving you. It's like, oh, her name is this and she comes from here. So it's like, all right, so now I have to do a southern accent because
Hammy with a mustache.
Oh shit! I will make sure that we write down that part for the Colonel's art description so they can look like your
Miyagi.
husband.
Yeah.
And also like Colonel Sanders and also like Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some goddamn artwork.
yeah, baby.
Are they all like the same type of hamster, or can they be different types of hamsters?
Oh, Nicole wants to email you about
I got
the
her.
cards.
I'll get her if she shoots
We'll,
me an email.
we'll get you. Shoot the email. Can you put the
or actually, if
email?
you pass the email, do you have her email?
I do.
Yeah, I can just pass that around.
Yeah, well, we'll get you hooked up with the
card
cards.
stuff.
You're all good, Nicole. You're
Yep.
good.
What's his name? Colonel Miyagi.
Also, the funny thing she's done on Twitter, because when she was first in Generation Justice, Maddie was like, "You don't even have 50 tweets," and she's like, "Do I have to have 50 tweets?" So she's been tweeting a different number every day, but it's not in sequential order. So she's doing 50 tweets, but they're all out of order. That's all she, like, if you look at her timeline, it's just random numbers for no reason.
I need to get up on this.
It's fucking hilarious. I love
What
it.
is she?
Samson and Delilah, baby.
I'll find her.
No, this is good shit. No, actually, Alex, Sophie and I spent a decent amount of time on the ride-in doing some game design, so
Nice.
yeah, fully in.
Okay.
I'm trying to open Twitter and I went right to my ass that I sent Gwen.
Sophie's trying to peek.
Can I have some wine, please?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Have as much as you like.
She doesn't want the ass, Shannon. She wants the
I
wine.
know, she's seen my butt.
Wine leads to
Thank you
ass.
very much, my people.
Ass leads to wine. Wine leads to
Oh,
ass. It's
Gwen,
a-
are you not part of
I think she might be
the
part of
beta?
it. I think she might be part of it. No,
Is it
Maddie is
beta?
for sure.
Right.
Yeah, do you want to know that? Print play
Sure.
stuff.
Keep me that grab girl.
Gwen liked your ass apparently.
Thank you.
I want to throw some trucks.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Oh my gosh, Nicole follows me, but I don't follow her. I'm such a jerk.
You
Follow
are the
your
worst
numbers
Twitter
game.
user
Twitter
ever.
stinks, Shannon.
Yeah.
Don't beat up on your own etiquette because Twitter sucks. 'Cause it
Shannon's
does.
ass
I'm
was
horrible at keeping up
best.
I got Gwen. I'll take
You
care of
really
Gwen
sent
soon.
her a picture of your ass?
I did. Wow.
Do you not know that Shannon has a phone and she uses it for butts?
For butts?
Oh, can I tell a story
butts.
real quick? This is gonna be
You
on.
should probably ask Shannon.
Can I tell the story of the
Kansas.
bachelor party? She's told it so many times. I think we told it on.
Bachelor party?
No, we didn't tell it on House Rules. First, Gwen. We need to get Gwen part of the
We'll get, as long as we have emails, I'll take care of that.
Yeah. Yeah, Gwen. We'll send it to you. It'll be good. Yeah, Nicole. What's your? Yeah, there we go. Boom.
Yay.
And M. Hoiser?
All right. Here's the story about how Shannon weirded out. Well, how old was he?
He's gonna be like in his upper 50s.
How old was his son though?
Oh,
God, I love how this story starts.
How old was he?
Shannon
How old was
ruined
his
a
son?
bachelor party.
Shannon ruined a bachelor party. Here's how it goes.
Like,
I'm excited.
he's gotta
now.
be
Let's-
in his mid to upper 20s.
Was he 20? Okay.
Oh, at least, yes.
Anyway.
How old is his friend that you're friends with? They're the same age.
Are they? Kyle or D?
No.
Who?
Chris?
Oh,
Why are you thinking he's under 20 getting
I
married?
don't know.
Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
People don't get married that young.
Anyway, Shannon was at a bachelor party. The reason Shannon was at a bachelor party is because Shannon didn't know any of the girls at the bachelorette party, and she was closer friends with the bachelor
And the
anyway.
girls were like, we're going to go do crafts. And the guys
Shannon-
were like, we're going to drink and play games. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go drink
Shannon
and play
wants
games.
to do that.
You're right.
So the first part of the bachelor party was we split up into two groups to do like a Sherlock Holmes locked in a room thing, right?
Nice.
And it was boys versus girls. And I'm like, I don't want to be on the boys team. I'm going to go with the girls. And Shannon was like, I don't want to be on the girls team. I'm going to go with the boys. So I and Shannon swapped.
All right.
So it was me and a bunch of girls and Shannon and a bunch of boys. The girls won. We got out of the room.
We got our asses kicked.
The boys lost. And the girls and I mocked them relentlessly. Then it was time to split up into the nighttime parties.
Yeah.
And I was going to go with the bachelors because I don't want to do crafts. And Shannon was going to go with the bachelors because... Bye!
Bye, Nicole.
Bye, Nicole!
Goodbye.
Mwah! And Shannon was going to go with the bachelors because she doesn't want to do crafts. So I and Shannon both went with the bachelors. So we're there at the party, and we got around to talking about boobs, right?
And I'm like wasted at this point.
Shannon's blitzed, and she's like, I send anybody boob pics. So Kyle and D are like, Kyle and Chris and Adam, like everybody was like, I fucking did, and she's like, fucking give me your numbers, and she starts like sending people.
Well,
dick pics.
here's the thing though. Here's me trying to be respectful though. I was not getting topless in person.
No. That's
because
true.
I was aware that there were people there that might not appreciate it.
Yeah.
Did you send the bachelor boobs?
No, he didn't want them, and that's
He
okay.
didn't want 'em.
Okay,
And so anybody that didn't want them, I didn't send it to. So I was at least doing that. It
Yeah,
wasn't
she was like, if you want them, give me your number, you get them. So it was an opt-in.
This is turning into a Trump impression.
So it was an opt-in situation, except that Kyle opted in, Dee refused to opt in from embarrassment and did this to Kyle's phone.
Oh God!
Did the weird lean over.
That's the worst.
Which just give the number. I mean, if you want to just say, hey, hand them over, whatever. It was free tots picks, but it apparently made some of the people at the bachelor party so uncomfortable that they left.
Wow.
Nice.
Which I didn't realize at the time.
That's their fault.
And thank you, James. And then the next day, they were like, Shannon, you remember when he left? And I was like, yeah. Because I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, oh, he's tired and he wants to go home.
Nope.
They were like, yeah, it's because of you. So that's the story about how my boobs ruined a bachelor party.
Nah.
Why? It's like
Addition by subtraction.
they weren't drinking enough.
I want a bachelor party, but I want it to be basically just like playing Risk
How
and
does
like
boobs
doing
ruin a
Microsoft
bachelor
side.
party?
I
What the
know.
fuck?
Leave it to me. Thank
No.
you, Gwen.
It's not up to you. It's up to them. They're all boring and dull. I'm sure no one that got a Tots picture on the phone was like, oh God, what a terrible fucking bachelor party. Someone sent me a nude on my phone, and I will never enjoy anything again.
Yeah.
I have to divorce my wife because I've seen another human being's chest.
Yes, Gwen, I will be there. Boobs come too.
I want to
Leave us at home.
Leave those at home.
Yeah.
Glenn, I want to be at your bachelorette party.
Everybody gets to go.
Everybody get. Is it going to be a dancing bear bachelor party? Bachelorette party?
God.
I'd go to that.
Would you?
Why not?
Fully dressed?
I wouldn't be one of the bearmen.
No?
Bearman.
Oh.
None of all the.
How fun would it be
crowd.
to be a bearman?
I'd be in the crowd. I'd be dressed. I mean, most of the girls in that are dressed.
That's the point. Is they're the only ones that are dressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be just sitting there with the girls like, hey, look at that dude. He's hanging grain.
Dancing Bear, if you don't know, Sophie, is like this awful porn where it's like
Oh.
it's
What?
basically the premise is like there's a bachelor party and everybody's dressed
Bachelorette
except for
party.
the nude guy.
The premise is it's a bachelorette party and the dude comes out and he's stripping and he's doing the thing. He's got a big dick. Whoa! But the gimmick is if you're in the bachelorette party, you can get different colored bracelets. There's one color that's like, I don't want physical contact. Another color that's like, you're okay with physical contact. Another that you're okay with oral. Another if you're okay with fucking the strippers. And the porn part is they videotape it and eventually the stripper gets blown and then fucks. Usually like a bridesmaid or the bride herself.
But it's got like the same presentation of like fucking UFC or like Jackass. It's like the fucking worst.
Worst camera.
This sounds terrible.
Imagine the worst possible porn and then imagine like it's on Spike TV.
Here's the thing. If you have a thing for being watched or watching,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a pretty good one for that.
It's pretty low quality though. I mean,
If you like party scenes, I don't know. I think it serves a purpose for some people.
I would say it's the Mountain Dew of jerking off to other people fucking.
So very
Brazzers,
popular.
man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Brazzers.
No, Brazzers is like Cheerios.
It's
Just standard.
It's
The
a standard, yeah.
There's no frosting on it.
I'm just saying.
All right, let's stop
It's the
talking
world's
about this because
best
this is all
cereal.
we got.
We're gonna start a boring porn podcast where it's just like this porn was not great.
We should start a porn podcast where we talk about it fucking seriously.
Don't do that because Mark will never leave your house.
Well, no, because we were just if Mark was part of it, we were just talking about superhero porns. We have another episode. Here,
Let's go. We're too drunk. Let's go before we're two in the tank. Alex, I know that the Patreon is taking off and we have a lot of fans. I am sorry about what we're going to do to that over the course of the next hour.
Everybody shut up, it's time to slam now. You know a new thing going down.
I've
ready for
got a thick ass stuck in my head.
I got a thick ass.
Yes. Thick ass.
Before, I don't want to get content striked, but somebody remind me after the thing, I will show Jake and Sophie the thick ass.
It's my
song.
favorite song ever.
I will stay to watch again.
Can't-
I showed Jake and she
I know,
liked
I
it.
heard it. That's why I got it stuck in my head.
Got a thick ass. And juicy ass big titties. Okay, we get it. That's the best part.
Yeah.
Is we get it. Got a thick ass. We get it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, continue.
All right. Hey everybody, welcome again to another episode of Amberville City Heroes, episode 34. I am your Game Mustard Happy Puke, and with me today, I have 4 excellent heroes willing to save the day. First and foremost, we got Blastin' Tots Shannon.
Ruining bachelor parties since 2016.
That's a whole year.
Air horn.
We got Pay to Play Sophie G.
Send me your not nudes.
Your non-nudes.
I don't want to see them.
We got Top Porn Critic Jake.
I've been writing about porn for The Atlantic for 17 years.
And we got that juicy, thick ass James.
I'll shake it for money.
Oh, why do we ever do this show
I
sober?
don't know.
First and foremost, I need to apologize. This is going to be a Thanksgiving level episode.
It's not gonna be that bad. It's just gonna be a lot of porn talk.
We are a little drunk and our chat has gotten quite rowdy. So,
We've had more fingers of scotch than a goddamn boxing match. Which is 20 fingers.
I've had more fingers of scotch in me than Asia Herrera. What's her name? The girl that doesn't matter.
What?
She's a porn star. We were talking about porn.
Okay.
I've had an
Is
entire
this-
fist of scotch.
Yeah, that's way better. We're just gonna cut to that.
We've been fisting scotch all night.
I've been fisted by scotch. Okay, so who would like to let us know what happened last time on Amberville City Heroes, if anyone can remember? Someone that didn't do it last time? Who did it last time?
I did.
What did we
Jake
do?
always did.
Obscurity and Query started investigating Boss Eidolon and her gang
Yes.
at the local bars.
Kind of.
Wayfarer stayed home and did shit. I don't know.
Wayfarer's having a hard time because one of the things we're working on is very personal.
We weren't working on it then, though.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She was just chilling.
She's just chilling.
Wayfarer didn't want to talk on the phone, and then things got complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Social anxiety. Woo.
We started out with the Boss Eidolon story, and then cut to exciting event downtown where a fire
Amazing
started.
Blaze.
Yes, the Amazing Blaze, an elderly superhero, showed up downtown and was hallucinating that he was fighting a menace.
He was crazed.
He was crazed, but we corralled him into safety and went to investigate what was up with him at his old person home. We found out that he and the other old person that had previously been terrorizing the city both lived at the same home.
Mm-hmm.
And after further investigation, we found a mysterious gentleman had visited them previously and was about to visit another old man.
That's right. So the mysterious gentleman's name is Overload,
Yes.
and the other old man is Pete.
Yes.
And there are old school superheroes from the World War II eras. Right?
Yes.
ES Pete.
ES Pete, sorry.
Yes.
EM Pete.
Electromagnetic Pete.
Yes.
Less compelling.
Yeah, it is.
They took off from the old person home together, and shortly thereafter, Query got a mysterious message
That's right.
on their cellular phone. I don't remember, telephone, cell phone,
Sure.
whatever.
Yeah.
Demanding that they acquire a package in exchange for her.
We went to the desert and did that.
Yes.
There were some trucks there.
Yes. There were trucks moving the mysterious package, which you guys went and intercepted, and Wayfarer stayed home because they were in danger
Yes.
of having their powers taken over by
Oh, that's right. This
the
new
creepy guy.
this new guy Overload's power is that he turns your powers up so much that they stop being effective.
Yes.
So like James became ultra dense and Obscurity became completely intangible.
Yes.
So we think he's dangerous.
Yes.
Danger.
You guys acquired the package and brought it back to the base. And inside there was a goo lady.
A nude
Goo
lady.
girl.
Goo.
A nude goo girl.
Redhead.
She's a girl floating in like
Yes.
fluid.
Goo.
And Wayfarer recognized her and then got a blinding headache.
Yep.
And then cliffhanger.
So it was a nude woman in a coffin filled with goo.
Yes.
Do the curtains match the drapes?
Wow. All right.
Important question.
I was going to ask if
for
this
the
was.
viewers at home.
I was going to ask if this was created in the 4chan Science Institute.
Yes, curtains and drapes match quite well.
Natural red.
Yeah.
Natural redhead.
She's a natural redhead.
Excellent.
Excellent.
My favorite kind.
Yep. We've covered all the bases.
I love the idea that like this mysterious benefactor gives us a call and is like, "Did you get the package?" And then like Gravity Girl picks up the phone and is like, "Yeah, did you see her pubes?"
Thank
Oh.
you.
A lot of edits in this episode.
Well, you don't keep this stuff in?
Yeah. You know how many more listeners?
I've cut you. I've only kept you on the podcast to make you feel good. I've cut everything Obscurity's ever done.
Obscurity died in episode 12. We don't have the heart to tell you.
Mixing scotch with that?
Alex is half scotching, half whining.
It's called fortified.
I guess.
It's called science.
I'll call it a
It's called
sidewinder.
Science.
Okay, good spilling.
Jesus.
Yikes.
They don't have anywhere to drive. They're at
That's
home.
true.
I don't have many years to live. Let me enjoy them, James.
Alex, if you want to do lines of rat poison, that is cool. Just let me know where your anti-rat poison is. In case you OD.
Right, okay. So yeah, there you all are. You're surrounded by, or you all are around this metal tube coffin with this lady in it. It seems to be a go-to in my story writing of woman in a tube.
Woman in tube.
Well, no, there's a dude in a
Yeah.
tube. There's a tube dude.
Don't call me a tube, dude.
It's what you wear. Dudes in tubes is like a thing I do a lot.
Do you leave anything funny in? Is that why people don't like us?
Oh my god!
Accusations are being thrown.
You better leave that one in. You better leave that one in. Holy shit.
Well, that'd be the bumper. Cold open. Sick burn.
Yeah. Is that why we have fewer listeners than villains?
Oh, god damn.
I think it's great when you tune into Generation Justice, you get like superheroes and comedy and team drama. And when you tune into Villain Underground, there's like intrigue. They're kind of nihilistic.
jokes.
They do whatever they want. Lots of dick jokes.
Mhm.
And you come to Amberville Heroes to watch a marriage slowly disintegrate.
I wanted to tell a story. It might not be the story you want, but it's the story I have to tell.
So what, you've got your bitch wife in a coffin. Then you gotta go to family court. Pay your alimony.
Here's what's funny about that. Not to get off on a diatribe, this episode's going to be 7 hours long. Not to get off on a weird diatribe, but we've been doing house rules, and on the latest episodes, I and Shannon were like way peppier, but we were very insulting to each other. It seems like we barely like each other. It's hilarious. Because it's just like every time she does anything, I'm like, God, you're terrible. And she's like, shut up. The whole time. It's just like us jabbing.
It's funny because I don't remember it being that way.
Oh, it was. Listening back, it's like every time you're like, I'm not good at multitasking. I'm like, you're not good at single tasking.
It's like if fucking Colin Mockery married Ryan Stiles.
Oh, come to the stream for hot takes. Oh. Yeah, cutting everything. Everything's redacted.
Cut my life into pieces.
This is my last resort.
Jeez.
Suffocation.
No breathing. Don't give up. If I cut myself bleeding.
If we keep memeing, Alex will literally never stop and we'll have to take him to the hospital.
From memeitis.
He's had a meme attack.
Okay, so you guys actually start the episode. You are around the lady.
Yes.
In the coffin.
Ooh, should we take her out?
Was there like a computer thing regulating her body or whatever?
No, it does not look
She's
to be
just
so.
floating there.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a picture of her face and then start trying to find if I can belongs to somebody.
Okay. You're gonna roll investigate.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
What's everybody else doing?
Am I conscious?
Yes, you're just in pain.
I'm gonna try to find some pain relief for Wayfarer.
Okay. You are given pain relief via obscurity.
I think I'm having a memory.
Grab guy. What are you doing?
I'll take a sample of the goo and see what it is.
You can't get it's in this locked.
It's in a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing with the goo is it's like welded shut, and it looks like it was welded shut many years ago.
Oh.
Like it doesn't look like it's locked or anything. It looks like this case has been sealed for years.
Gotcha.
Query. So you're searching for the picture, like reverse image searching.
Yep.
The minute you do, you are bombarded with DDoS attacks, and the picture is immediately deleted.
Good. Can I tell where the DDoS attacks are coming from?
Hundreds of different places.
Okay. Can I make them all down?
What's
Even if I'm completely distracted from what's going on in the room, I'm going to take all of them down.
Okay, you are massively hit with like cyber attacks.
That's cool.
Like you are flooded. The IP you were using to look up the face is completely unusable at this point because you are being bombarded by so many cyber attacks.
And I can probably tell that they're spoofing too. Like it's not.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
It's not like 20 different people in 20 different houses.
Yeah, it's like it's what would happen if you emailed a bomb threat to the NSA. Basically, is what just happened to you.
Or to fucking Reddit's men's right subreddit.
Yeah, if you went on our red pill, and were like, "Fuck you, bitches," and like that's what would happen.
That's what just happened. Just a bunch of angry nerds attacking me from an IRC chamber.
Yeah, and it seems like the longer you keep it open, the more like vulnerable you are to attack because people are like trying to hack you.
Good.
Directly.
Good.
Okay.
I want to say that I've taken precautions and give you a fate point.
Okay.
And say that all the data they're taking is dummy data, and I'll know if they take it.
All right. Cool. All right, but that phone is pretty much garbage. You're
That's
gonna
cool.
get a new one.
I'm gonna leave it open for now, but
Okay.
I'm also gonna see if I can change the geolocation of it so that it's in a different spot than where it actually is.
Okay, you're gonna try to do that.
Yes.
Roll.
Burglary?
Yeah, roll burglary to try to change it before they're able to access.
0.
All right. I'll let you roll another time at -1 because you're fighting against them.
Instead, is Gravity Girl like sitting over there still looking at the girl?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, can you open me a portal to the ocean? I know you can.
Yes, yeah. Yes.
I'm just gonna toss that phone through it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Roll the portal.
3.
All right. You open up a portal. You toss the phone through it.
Thank you, that's all I need.
The water.
You know, there is a sink over there.
What's that?
We're always throwing stuff in the water. We're like.
That's my job.
You're like littering.
It'll, they'll find it in years and, they'll give our archaeologists in a
What is going
few
on?
decades a job.
James, do you realize that's the logic? You worked at the movie theater with me.
Yes.
The logic of the people that come out and leave a mess and go, huh, job security, to all the people that have to sweep their garbage up, that's the same fucking logic.
Nonsense.
It is. It's the same logic.
The difference is that James is doing it to dolphins.
Yeah. They're not people.
Also, can I just say this to anybody listening on stream? So, Gwen, can I say this to you, Gwen? If you leave a movie theater dirty, don't. The whole job security thing,
Fuck you people.
bullshit. Those people are understaffed and overworked.
Yeah.
You not leaving a fucking mess is actually a slight brief respite in the murder that is that fucking job.
So clean the lube off the seat
Yeah.
if you're going to the movie.
Don't
Your
leave a small
Pepsi.
tipsy cone cup of spit precariously laying in a
I
cup
forgot
holder.
about those.
Don't leave a fucking aisle full of popcorn that your kids vomited up. Don't leave a pizza box that you snuck in. Don't leave the 40 that you decided to piss in because you were too lazy to go to the fucking bathroom. Don't. Just don't. Clean up after yourselves.
Nice.
It's not job security. You're not helping anybody out. You're just an asshole.
I think you just destroyed Gwen.
I've had to clean that shit up. It's
Yep.
gross.
I feel really bad for bringing a compost heap into the movie theater.
Yeah. I remember the one time, like, you know how the seats bend? I, like, took my pants on, I bent the seat and shit down the center. Feeling kind of bad right now. And somebody had to sweep it up, so I just thought it was automatic. Fucking some kid with, like, gets paid nothing, and they don't even get overtime because it's considered entertainment. So they're in the same category of employment as fucking actors. They get bullshit. They can work you 80 hours a week and not give you overtime. Because you're paid too much, or entertainment work. It's bull. Sorry.
No, I agree. I agree that people who are paid minimum wage are paid too much. Like, what the fuck is this shit? That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
Clean up your cum at the movie theater, people.
All right. Sorry. Anyway. Okay. Enough about jizz at the movie theater. I was one of the only people that didn't walk on people fucking in the movie theater. I was really sad. I wanted to see that. That'd be great. But I didn't work at the plaza enough. Anyway.
Well, the plaza would be great for fucking because no one's there.
People fucking it all the time. I've heard so many stories of people at the plaza be like, "That's a Pixar movie. Why y'all fucking in it?" Anyway, let's move on.
The only people there with
Dory gets me hard.
I love that she's lost. Moving forward. Oh, we're gonna have to record for 2 hours to get fucking half an hour of shit out of this.
Yep.
Phones in the ocean. What next?
I'm gonna say, hey, someone doesn't want us to know who this is.
Should we contact the people who told us to get it?
We could, although I'd prefer to get her out of here first.
Should we open it?
Her? Like the woman in front of you. We should probably get her out of here.
Yeah, let's open it and get her out.
What do you mean open? It's already open, right? Isn't it already open?
It's a
No, it's still like the cage that
goose
Wake
cage.
her
the
up.
box
Oh,
that you open
okay,
was
okay.
fine, but like the tube is like
The
really
goo
super.
coffin.
Yeah, it's super thick glass and it's like welded shut. It looks like it's
Okay.
been welded shut
It's
many
like-
many years ago.
One of those fish tanks that you stick the fish in and they float.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Yeah, that's. I still think we should get it out of here wherever it is because they track my phone. Chances are the people who set up the job are tracking us already because they wouldn't have sent us to grab it unless they knew we would have it.
Where are we going then?
Alex, where's my nearest safe house?
I can report
You
so far.
You have one kind of outside of town. The one that you were keeping Bone Wizard, or not Bone Wizard, but
Okay.
old man Bone Friend.
Old bone friend.
You still have him, don't you?
No, he died.
Oh,
He
the
died.
demon. Yeah, he died.
Oh.
Okay, where you kept the demon boy?
I'll go over like a couple of towns over then,
Okay.
and go for one of those instead.
All right.
Maybe outside of Lapis.
Okay. Are you guys gonna port there?
Yeah.
That's where the villains are, isn't it?
You don't know that, but yeah.
Alright.
Are you guys all gonna port there?
I mean, they're welcome to. I'll let them know. This is going to one of my stash houses. You're welcome to come and take a look. I'm not bothered.
Oh, sure. See what you do on your days off.
Who's all going to there?
I'll go.
I'll go. I don't want to be here when the paramilitary shows up.
Pack some muffins.
All right, so you're all going to the safe house. You're all porting to the safe house. You port to the safe house.
It's a relatively nice place. There's like furniture and a kitchen, and there's also a bunch of mysterious.
Is it better than our base?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fuck.
You wanted to be in charge of building your own base. What am I
Right.
supposed to
I
say?
guess.
And there's also a bunch of like mysterious holding chambers.
That are empty?
Some of them are. And then I'd say we should probably put her in here. It'll at least block all psionic waves so that EMP can't find her. It's something. I don't know what the goo is. I don't even know if we want to break her out. Chances are someone put in there for a reason.
Okay. Or a villain put her in there.
Also true.
Alright.
I mean, our friend Wayfarer was in a similar situation.
Alright.
It's up to you. We can crack her open if you want. This is the safest place to do it. I'm not too concerned either way. I mean, either it's a problem that we can handle or we're all dead. Good odds.
No, go ahead.
My inclination is that something really weird is going on.
Yeah.
Astute observation. I think that's correct.
So,
Don't patronize me.
I'm not.
Okay.
I agree with you.
I don't normally have splitting headaches when I try to remember stuff.
Would you like an aspirin?
That's not gonna cut it.
Would you like codeine?
No.
Would you like something stronger?
No.
Okay. Let me know.
So a message comes over everybody's phone and communicators. It's a robotic voice, and it just says, "Where is the package?"
Package is secured. Where are you?
That's all you hear. You don't hear anything back.
Okay. Yeah, this has been going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not sure what to do about it, really. I'd probably just keep feeding them a reel until they figure out what our plan is. Or their plan.
We answered them. I mean,
This is the same gentleman from the old folks' home.
no. That guy's a dick.
He is. I'm starting to think that he wasn't just randomly antagonizing people. But how this is linked to the Great Calamity, the Destroyer, I'm not sure. Although, to be fair, if I were to have a Destroyer, and I were need to keep it somewhere, it wouldn't look all too different from that metal coffin.
Do you think she's bad?
Not bad, but dangerous.
Did I get any research done while these guys were chasing down the metal coffin?
No, but you remembered the girl in the coffin. You remembered hundreds of years ago, you had flashes of you fighting her. But it's just like little tiny tidbits, like fractions of a second of you fighting this person. But it comes and goes so frequently, and you cannot focus on the memory. It's so hard.
I'm really bad at research.
Muffin?
It can't hurt.
So what do you all do now?
Handing out muffins.
I vaguely remember fighting her, I think. Kind of.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we can wait for them, or we can try to crack her open. I have tools. You probably won't like them.
To open it?
No, to get inside her head.
Oh, wait. No.
If we want to know who she is, where she came from, it's the best way to do it.
Why can't we just wake her up?
She might kill you.
You know, she just goes crazy.
Maybe we can't just bop inside her head.
I can. You don't have to.
Is it going to hurt her?
I don't think so, unless someone's planned for it.
I don't think so.
I can't give you sureness. I don't know who she is or where she's from. We can stab at the dark. If you stab at the dark, there's a chance you're going to stab something. If we hurt her, we'll deal with that in the process.
You're messing with her brain.
Yes.
I don't like it.
That's fine. We can put it up to a vote. I'm perfectly fine waiting. It's just, if powerful people are looking for something, there's likely a reason.
Well, they obviously knew where it was. Why didn't they just come get it?
Exactly. Because they want us to be drawn into it. Unfortunately, the only way we get to the bottom of the case is by actually getting involved.
The house phone in the safe house rings.
Okay.
Shit.
I'll pick it up.
All right, you hear a voice on the other line, and the voice says, "You took something of mine, and I didn't expect you to do that."
Who are you talking to?
You.
Who is who? Who is me?
You recognize the voice. It is Jackson King.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She says, "Why are you mixed up in my business again?
I'm working a case.
Seems like you're always taking things of mine."
Funny how that happens. You have all these things that are worth having.
I'm put in charge of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you are a wrench in the gears of what I'm trying to do.
Sorry to hear that.
Now, look, I understand that you may have gotten into something without understanding what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a chance to give it back. But if you don't, I can't guarantee your safety.
Why would someone want it?
I can't answer those questions.
Because the case that we're working on right now involves someone that really, really wants this thing, and we're keeping it away from them. Now, the person who really, really wants this thing has been involved in some pretty disgusting behavior around our town. I'm trying to keep people safe. I don't have an understanding that that's your goal, and until you tell me what I'm dealing with, I'm not likely to hand it over to you.
Look, I work for the United States of America. I have everyone's best interests in mind, and some secrets are best kept.
Okay.
This is one that, if not kept, can cost the lives of millions. And I know that you value life. I am just pleading with you to not make a mistake.
I'm not doing anything right now. We opened it up, we know that there's a woman in there.
I don't care what you know.
Well, you seem overly involved since you called my house.
Just asking you to give it back before you make a mistake. So give it back, or you're basically declaring war. And then they hang up.
Hey, I might have just declared war on the U.S. government.
That's it.
No.
That was a member of the deep state known as Jackson King, an essentially unelected, undesignated military spook, as they call her.
Secret people.
She's a member of a metahuman division that works outside of the CIA and the FBI's jurisdiction. It's off the books.
Okay.
She's saying that this is her property. She wants it back, or else she thinks I'm declaring war against the U.S. I mean, I think she has a high opinion of herself. But I don't doubt that she would come to the door with guns. Which means that we're getting mixed up in something a lot bigger than an old folks' home. Which means that this is probably more valuable than we think.
Obscurity,
Yeah.
you had a phone call.
Hello.
Someone's like, hey, the police patched me through to you. I live near where your base is. There's some people kind of rooting around your situation.
Like a situation as in our base?
Yeah.
The outside?
Yeah,
Inside.
these two old dudes kind of just kicked open the door and they're
Oh,
messing around
old
in your
dudes.
shit. So, I thought I'd call you. The police just patched me through.
That sounds fishy. Why didn't the police just call me?
They said that you're always open to talk to people and that you're real friendly, so they just kind of just patched me through.
Oh, okay.
They said that
Well,
they're kind of busy with some shit, so they thought, you're the go-to girl, so I thought I would just let you know personally.
that sounds about right. What's your name?
My name's Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Hi. Scaredy. It's nice talking to you. I'm a big fan.
Thank you. It's very sweet of you.
Yeah.
Thanks
I like
for
what you do.
Thanks.
I like living close to your base. I feel safe, except for you're like gone now. These old dudes are breaking in. Thought I'd let you know. I'm just trying to be friendly.
Okay. Well, thank you. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, it looks like they're really searched up. They look mean.
Yeah, they're kind of grumpy dudes. Just stay away from them. We'll work it
Oh, of
out.
course I'm gonna stay away from them. Hey, I have this bet with a friend. What's your favorite? I know you wear pink a lot. Is that your
Yeah?
favorite color?
Actually, I like fuchsia.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
kind of like in the pink family, but also a little purpley, and purple's pretty good too.
My friend was thinking yellow, and I was thinking. I said you wouldn't wear pink if you didn't like pink. So,
Right. I mean, yellow's a very happy color.
are you single?
I am, but Peter, I gotta let you go.
Oh, I guess I'll call you back again when you're more available.
Okay. You do that, honey.
All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Hey guys,
Yeah.
we got a problem at the base.
I'm surprised he didn't ask you for feet pictures.
Give it time. He doesn't remember.
What's going on?
Peter with 4 F's is a real creep on the internet.
I think Overload and our dear friend ES Pete are in our base.
It sounds like we need a trip back then.
Can they find anything there?
Our base?
Yeah.
You live there too.
I mean, there's not really anything valuable.
It's just a couple of boxes of cereal and like
Yeah,
one
some
copy
lemon
of
bars.
one copy of Legs magazine.
Oh, so we're not concerned that they're.
I mean, I think we should go back and stop them.
Yeah.
They're just gonna overload all our powers except for you.
Let's punch them then. They're old men. They're frail.
I can't punch them when my fist is in the ground because I can't lift it.
I can.
Well, that's you. Okay.
Send me back to the base.
Alright. If you want to.
I'm gonna turn this security protocol on before I leave, Alex.
Okay.
That essentially, if anyone comes to the door, they're going to be warned that there's a nuclear warhead underneath the base,
Okay.
and that breaching it will cause it to blow up.
All right. It's like an automated whatever.
It's totally bullshit.
Right.
But I'll know if it's triggered.
Okay. All right. So you're headed back. Is anyone else headed back to the base?
I'm scared.
I'm a little scared too, but if we just stick together, we should be all right.
I believe that.
Who else is going back to the base?
I'm
I'm
going.
staying here with the lady.
I'm convinced.
I'm a little.
Convinced of what?
Pep talk by security over
Okay.
Convinced of what? Though? Are you going back
there. To
the base?
go, yes.
Honestly, I'm
Okay.
a little more scared that we have a peeping Tom that lives next to us.
Yes, if you were single, that's all he asked. And what your favorite color was? Y'all hating on Peter. Peter. I'm Peter.
What does your outfit smell like?
You're making him way weirder than he was. Oh my god. That's the main villain. That's gonna be our crisis. What was the-
Crisis on Infinite Peter.
yeah, remember what was the DC crisis that everyone got raped? It was terrible.
Identity crisis.
Yeah.
Identity crisis is gonna be window crisis, and Peter's gonna be. He's been peeping on everyone the whole time.
But it's 2016, so nobody's edgy, and it's just like, I'm following all your Tumblr posts all the time.
right. Okay, so y'all three are going back. Wayfarer's staying with the lady.
Okay.
If I notice that you're staying, I'm going to say, like, raid the fridge. It's worth it.
Okay.
Gwen wants to kill Peter. Okay, so everyone's going back except Wayfarer. Wayfarer, what are you doing while you're here?
I'm gonna try to form a psychic connection with her.
Do you have psychic powers?
I have control over all biology, so I assume I can work something out.
All right, roll will.
Okay.
Sorry,
No,
Shannon.
you're right.
I accidentally threw a phone at our
I
most
got a
adorable
3.
member of the podcast.
You have a 3? All right.
She already so twee. She's a twee little
All right. You try connecting a psychic bond, and you are flashed back, and it seems like you are living a memory.
Okay, that's what I was hoping for.
You are back. It is World War II. You are with a bunch of other people, including the Amazing Blaze, Iron Justice 1, or no, Iron Justice 2, and a bunch of other dudes. You guys are on a boat, and you're kind of sailing away from Europe at the moment.
I hate Mussolini.
Iron Justice is like, Wayfarer, you did, like, you barely remember most of this, but, like, you're kind of, like, in the memory at the moment. Iron Justice is like, Wayfarer, you did an amazing job. I'm glad to call you my friend.
This is good. This is good memory.
Iron Justice looks up. This is Iron Justice Senior. He's the dad of the current Iron Justice.
Yeah.
He stands up on the boat and he's like, "There's old Lady Liberty. That's what we fought for." You can play this. You're a part of this at the moment.
Okay. Like, yeah, that statue that you guys really like.
I know you say that, Wayfarer, but it represents something. Represents, anyone has an opportunity. Anyone from anywhere. You from where you're from, anyone from all around the world, they can all come here. They all have a chance. It's hope. That's what we really believe in here. Is hope.
That's good.
A message comes over a radio that says, executive order. mission not done. And Iron Justice is like, what? What does that mean? And everyone on the boat's kind of looking confused.
I don't know what that means either.
And they say, Alpha needs to be taken down.
Who's Alpha?
And he's like, he looks over New York, and you see a figure in the distance floating above the city. And he's like, I hope this wouldn't happen. I was afraid of this.
Who is Alpha?
And then you're flashed back to today.
I'll look down at her and be like, what the hell?
All right, everybody else, you jump back to the base.
Okay.
You guys are there.
Hop out that portal.
All right. The two old men are standing there in your base, and they're like, don't see the asset here. We asked you to come with it.
No, it's off site. You asked me to come to a different location with it. Well, what do you want with her?
If you don't bring it to us, we have no business with you. We'll search for it on our own.
You're aware that others are on the trail? You didn't tell me we'd be going up against the U.S. government in the process, you know.
Some things are worth fighting for.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I would just prefer to know what it is.
Where's the one that actually has anything in common with us?
Not here.
I don't know who you three are.
I don't know who you two are.
I only trust the other one.
I'm not concerned with who you trust right now. Do you want the asset?
If you're not going to hand it over, then we'll just take it from you.
Do you want the asset to be handed over to you willingly without violence?
Yes.
That's what I want too. But in order to do that, I need to know what you're doing with it and why I'm being threatened with out-and-out warfare by multiple intelligence agencies.
Just trying to set everyone free.
That's not enough information. I'm sorry.
Pete, let's get out of here. And he puts his hand in Pete, and they start floating up.
But while he's doing that, I say, Pete, if you really want help, like you told me you did, like you believe that you've been taken advantage of your entire life, then you'd recognize that this is not going to break the cycle.
Pete looks at you like with fucking daggers in his eyes. He's like, you don't know what they made me do.
I could learn. I'm sitting here willing to listen. How many other people would do that?
Security, Gravity Girl, do you guys do anything?
Does anyone want a muffin? I mean, we can sit and talk. I made these. I have extra. They're like healthy ones. There's like carrots hidden in them. You can't taste the carrots though. They're pretty good.
I'll just stand there.
Does the room go like awkwardly quiet?
Yeah, after the muffin talk.
I will say they are pretty good. I have no problem going to war with the U.S. government. I just want to know why. Okay? That's it.
Do you all feel this way?
Probably not, by the way. They probably don't.
I don't really care. I don't know. This Jackson King.
What? What are you looking at me for?
They're asking if you really want to know what's going on.
I like to know things.
I do. I absolutely do. I'm a gatherer of knowledge.
Yes, Pete says you've all been lied to for years. What happened, what you believe happened, didn't really happen. They erased what happened in World War II. They lied to everybody.
What do you mean?
Query's just going to sit there and keep nodding like, yep, yes, absolutely.
There was a powerful meta that helped us win the war quickly and swiftly. But she was too strong and everyone feared her. So they used me to erase everyone's memory of everything that happened. And then they conspired to erase the history that happened. To put lies in your head. Everything you were taught. Everything you know. Lies.
Okay. How'd they stop the meta person then?
Almost everyone on our side fought her. They brought her down. Just because she was too strong. They locked her up. And then they used me to erase everyone's mind. Your friend Wayfarer helped us bring her down. And I can't live with the guilt anymore. We want to set her free. We want to undo the injustice we did. But that means going against the people you work for.
Won't she be pissed off?
Isn't it what we deserve?
Not we, they.
We all deserve it at this point. I helped.
No.
We all helped.
If you truly believe that freeing her is the right thing to do, then you'll know that you don't have to wear this guilt.
But whatever vengeance she rains upon us, it's what we deserve.
This is going in an apocalyptic turn. I don't know if I'm super excited about having a war break out between superhumans and the government. Especially since there's a few of you here.
I thought unlocking a few people's memories helped me feel better, but it doesn't. I have to set her free.
It's possible to talk to her before she wakes up.
I can.
What do you do?
I would just talk to her psychically. She's probably been locked in the box in black convoys going from site to site for years. Years and years. Keep her on the move so no one can track it. Ship her from truck to truck. Decoy convoys driving from city to city.
Would she be aware of all that? Or is she
I have
asleep?
no idea. I don't know what state she's in.
What
I just know that
powers
she's
does she have?
alive. More than you can ever imagine.
That's a lot.
Just
Can you? Is that?
Yeah. We've seen some things, man.
When we decided to fight her, she killed countless of us. But we struck first. It was our fault. She helped us win a war, and then she was considered too dangerous. She nearly wiped Super's capes, whatever you want to call them. She nearly wiped us off the map.
Do you know what the government knows? What
I
is
just
it?
know what I know. I know what I participated in. And then they tried to lock me out of my own memories, but it didn't work.
I've got a dog on my heels who's threatening me, but vaguely. Almost like she's pumping me for information. Is it worth it to play it out?
I don't care. I just want to clear my conscience before I die.
Are you dying?
We're all dying. Slowly. But I'm closer to it than most of you.
Maybe. Unless this lady just kills us all.
I'd rather go out undoing what I did than sitting in a home waiting.
I think she deserves justice, not vengeance.
I think it's for her to decide.
I agree. I would rather talk to her until we let her out of the cage, though. Let me see if I can contact someone. We can reach her. If we know that she's reachable, then we can set up a meeting point. It's not that I doubt your intentions. I doubt that I know what we are unleashing. We don't know anything about it, and if you were hired to erase memories, then it's probably pretty important. Dire consequences require caution.
Fine. We'll let you do what you do, but if we find her first, we're setting her free.
That's fine.
And they fly away.
Wait.
What?
What?
They stop as you
We're
say
good
wait.
guys. Tell her we're good guys before you.
In this situation, nobody's a good guy.
Well,
So pessimistic.
Man, we weren't even alive then.
Well, one of us was.
Well, they're not here.
No. Not yet.
And they fly away.
We should return to Wayfarer.
I guess.
That sounded like a pretty unveiled threat.
Ugh.
It was not happy.
No.
Let's send her to the bottom of the ocean.
We clearly can't work. That's not the worst idea in the world. That's not the worst idea in the world.
Oh, everybody's gonna know where we send things though.
Eventually, you're like, wait a minute.
I know. It's in the ocean.
Well, the Amberville Heroes are on the case, so we know the evidence is wet as hell.
That's
Sexy.
Oh, I have to. Y'all have a conversation. Are you guys going? Are you guys going back to Wayfair?
Yeah, go back.
Yeah.
To
All right, y'all have a conversation. I need a bath.
Alright.
Okay.
We can
Go
just wait.
back.
We can wait till you're back from the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's fine. We can talk about Shannon getting excited over the wetness.
No wetness.
Shannon likes it damp.
More wine.
Moist.com.
Hello, cat. Are you gonna GM us?
Yeah.
New GM.
We're in here. Let's do this shit.
Evidence was wet, and
You're not
so am I.
No moo. Oh, you dick.
My name is Detective Sex Cop, and I'm here to tell you that every case is incredibly arousing. They robbed a bank? Oh, shit.
Shit. What
They
they
rubbed
find
it.
in that safety deposit box?
I check for fingerprints.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah, but it wasn't on camera.
Was it?
You're
No,
off-
you were just
you were
close enough off camera.
Hey, I get to keep my job. Oh God.
At this point, I don't care if I lose mine.
Yeah, who at your work is
I don't give a shit if I lose my job. I'm here to celebrate being wet.
Would your job fire you over this podcast?
We
Would
are
mine?
the Moist Boys.
Yeah.
I doubt it. I don't know.
I guarantee, like, 2 of the people at your work have, like, fucking KKK podcasts. I think you'll be fine.
She
You
works
just
in the
talk about
tech.
butts.
Yeah,
She works
up
in the
until
tech
I
sector.
fucking
Gwen's gonna be
find
the
him
sex
and
cop
punch
in
him.
the universe.
Detective Sex Cop? We created a new character while you were pissing.
Yep.
Detective
I gotta
Sex
go.
Cop?
Who's aroused by every case that they're put on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like an Andy Samberg Dateline.
There was a murder in the Palisades. Oh, the Palace. Oh, God. Palisades.
I saw that porno.
Moist Detective.
Gwen, if you ever want to guest star, let me know. You're on.
Hell yeah. I want you to guest star in us drinking. Like, we're drinking and then Gwen just shows up and is like, are y'all drinking? We're like, yeah, we are.
We need to convince Neebs that we're his friend, and then
Who,
Gwen.
Christmas Father?
Yeah.
You have to communicate with him in language that he understands. Talk about the Noel. Talk about the Feliz Navidad.
Talk to him about being Mario.
We need Christmas Father and Gwen to come over and drink with us. Christmas Father and Gwen. Gwen, convince Christmas Father that he is our friend. First and foremost, number one.
We
Okay.
love you, Christmas Dad.
Alternately, just convince him to do more shit in his Mario costume.
Yeah.
It's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Feliz Navidad. Oh, Father, Father. He is my daddy's girl. And I'm watching you.
No lies. Like, Christmas Dad posting about Christmas during the holidays is like the
Please
only
do we
decent thing
would
on my
like
timeline during
to
the
have
holidays.
you on.
I need more punctuation.
Good
in
English.
that.
Woo!
Fuck you, I have a bachelor's in English. You
I have a
turd.
bachelor's of arts in history.
I have a bachelor's in psychology.
More like a bachelor of farts.
I have a bachelor's in science of psychology.
Hey.
So it's not so much the art of psychology, it's just how it's done.
Oh, it's done.
The
Oh,
art.
man.
I like the distinction where it's just like, well, I've got to go to my master's and
Who
go
the
get my
fuck's
doctorate.
Nick?
They're teaching us about color palettes.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
Christmas Dad.
Yeah.
Christmas Dad.
Who the fuck's
Christmas
that?
Dad.
He's-
Oh, man,
he's
he's
a
good.
nice man.
We've hung out with him multiple times. Once we had a get together where we ended up playing Member. Gwen couldn't make it, but Christmas Dad could. And we played board games and drank, and he was
Yep.
like, I don't know any of these people. Second time we hung out with him, me and Shannon met Gwen and Nick at a cidery. We drank a bunch of cider. That's when I was texting you about the skating rink.
Oh, yes.
We went to the skating rink.
Wait, she's from around here?
Yeah.
Oh,
We went to the skating rink, all drunk as fuck,
yeah.
and we recorded us skating.
Good old roller fox.
Yep. Because when we drove past it, I was like, James,
That
is
was
that
like
place real?
Half my, like, middle school field trips.
Let's get together with James and go on a middle school field trip.
Go to the roller fox.
I'm trying to find this video
Get
for
your
you,
old
James.
school face.
Yeah,
The one
she's
of
definitely
them
Michigan.
skating? I'm pretty sure I have
She's
it.
closer to you. I think she's in Holland-ish.
Kazoo?
She said
Kazoo, yeah, Kazoo.
Kazoo. They have a sweet game shop down there.
They do have a sweet game shop down there. Actually, I've got a good friend down there as well.
Neebs is from Grand Rapids, so I think Christmas
Alright.
Day is actually near.
Neebs lives like 2 blocks from us.
Oh,
Really?
seriously?
Why do you
That's
hang out with
hilarious.
Neebs? Neebs is a good dude.
Because I don't like hang out with folks on Twitter.
Oh.
Like,
Fair enough.
no, it's not that I dislike it or anything. It's just I'm not the type of person
There
to
was a
ask
time-
somebody and be like, let's hang out.
My friend and I invited a dude we played WoW with to just come to our house.
That would be
He
cool
showed
as
up,
hell.
and it was
That-
like...
That would be
what's up?
cool as hell.
That
But the
smells
only
so
time I've met Neebs is at a group setting when we played games and got drunk
Oh.
together. It feels like one border beyond.
Well, just get,
Acquaintance.
just
Come
get
over
drunk
now.
and play
Yeah,
more
exactly.
games.
Well, look, I don't have a problem with that.
You
God
guys
damn it,
play
where's this-
Carcassonne?
Yes,
It's so good.
Carcassone's really good.
I have not played it.
I have it.
Burp Shannon.
Thank you.
I don't know how long
Alex
we
tried
have
to
to.
one-up me.
I don't know how long we're gonna have to record to make this.
Make
We're about like a half
3
hour.
more
20
hours.
minutes in, I would say. We got a lot done in the past 20 minutes.
Alright.
It
Yeah.
did take us a full hour to start recording the second episode after the end of the last one.
Oh, I don't doubt that. Look, when the cum is flying, you gotta be willing to throw it around.
Gwen, I love you so much. Hang out with me more often.
You gotta drive out to Kazoo, bro.
I sound like Tom Haverford.
Dude, you could go to. Have you heard of the
What?
beer exchange? You should go to the beer exchange.
I was gonna say, what's in Kazoo? Let's do this.
The fucking
shit.
beer exchange.
Ton of shit.
The beer exchange is a bar where all of the beers are stocks, and how much they cost goes up and down according to how many people are buying them.
Weird.
So you
I don't
keep an
think-
eye on the boards to figure out what the cheapest shit is.
Does-
I'm not a big beer person, but I would
They have
totally.
ciders.
Oh, okay, I'm in.
I didn't take much.
No, that
I
was
love
fast.
Gwen so much. She's great. Gwen, you're one of my best friends on the internet.
On the internet?
You should one of my best friends in the real life.
I'm not laughing because of the phrase. I'm laughing because he sounds like a hick every time he gets drunk.
Yeah, dude.
You have this like weird like Southern grandfather
Yeah.
inside of you that comes out, and it's blossomed to life. It's beautiful.
The funny thing is, when I normally talk, I talk kind of Englishy because I say
You just talk stupid.
Wow.
Like, you don't talk like you're from the Midwest. You
because
talk
I don't say eggplant. I say aubergine usually. I don't say what is it
apricot.
apricot. I say apricot.
Fuck you.
I don't say ant. I say aunt.
Move to California.
I don't say Bach. I do say back like a normal human being.
What if
Yeah.
you
What do you
talk
mean,
about
Bach?
Sebastian Bach?
All of his relatives
Sebastian
from
Bach.
California say Bach.
Yeah, and,
Bach
and
from there.
I do say soda instead of pop.
Which is
You
a crime
just
in
started
Michigan.
that
You go to
recently.
jail.
Fuck
Yeah.
off, I say it too.
You're also going to jail. I'm
Let's just
sorry.
say soda pop.
Right, but like everyone,
Sody Pop.
all of my relatives from California were like, "Oh, you guys say pop, ha ha ha. Let's go back to the block cock." It's like, shut up.
They should know that California is not a real place, and it will sink into the ocean
That's true.
because of it's a den of iniquity.
Oh my god, this is 7 minutes of unusable audio.
I like
We were
pussy.
pissing. What were you expect?
All right, are you guys going back to Wayfair?
Yeah.
I thought that's.
All right, so you guys go back to Wayfair.
Is
Wayfarer.
Wayfair okay? Are you like still doubled over in pain?
No, Wayfair's
Okay.
still pain-ish, but manageable.
I say y'all too, Gwen. I like y'all.
Second person.
I like y'all
plural.
too.
I like y'all
I
as
do
well.
like y'all.
Yeah, totally on the y'all train. Anyway, sorry.
Y'all there.
Y'all there. Hey y'all. Wayfarer, how you doing?
I had a memory.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What's going on?
The old Iron Justice was there, and we were floating to America, and he saw the Statue of Liberty and got really excited, and then he saw her and got really upset.
So the old Iron Justice doesn't like her.
No.
Seems to me like we should talk to the old Iron Justice. Wait, pause. He's still alive, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he just old man.
Okay. I've got canons mixed up here, you know?
No, yeah, he old man.
Okay.
He old man.
You good boy.
We
referencing what I said in the video?
That's how you say that.
You say good boy all the time.
Yeah,
good
that's how
boy.
you say it.
He a good boy.
I think you've described like Kirby and pizza and a car that way.
In the eggnog video, I said, "I'm a good boy. I'm a winner."
You're like reverse Wario. Like good Mario.
Yeah.
Quinn's like the best. She keeps tweeting snapshots
Oh boy.
of our podcast.
It's gonna live in infamy.
It's when I was dancing with the cat.
Okay. Well, if we're pausing, James.
Sorry.
2 seconds. Pause. 2 seconds. Pause.
Yes, I think I've seen this.
No!
Don't play content ID stuff.
Yeah,
That's
no.
my.
It's you.
It's Christmas Dad.
Oh.
Oh, Nick is the best.
That's the best one.
The best part, James, was the kids were like taunting him.
Yeah.
Like, Mario can't skate! And he's like, and he's going, I defeated Bowser!
The kid was like, Luigi is better.
I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I'll look back on my own timeline to see what I tweeted, and then whenever I get to that video, I just sit there and watch it like 3 or 4 times, and then just close the window. I'm like, yeah, that's what I came here for. I came for Hi, I'm Mario. Hi, I'm Mario.
I'm Mario.
Hi, hey, it's me, Mario.
My favorite part is the popcorn, though. What is my life?
What is my life? Oh, Neebs. Why is it Neebs on the stream?
Someone needs to fill Neebs up with a stream.
Fill him up.
Okay, so we're back. Wayfair, you had a memory.
I did. It hurt.
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe these memories are related to the psychic stuff that Ian Pete's doing?
Probably.
He told us that he was forced to erase a bunch of people's memories. That might be you.
That could be.
I do think that we should probably talk to Iron Justice.
Wayfair, roll will. Three. Alright, you are sucked back into a memory.
Ah.
This is before the memory you had before.
Okay.
You are in Europe, near the front lines with a bunch of soldiers. You've got a couple of supers next to you. Iron Justice is one of them, but he looks like his arm is broken. He's gotten in the sling. He's like, "Oh, I'm out of commission, guys."
I still hate Mussolini.
It's like, yeah, that dude's a fuck, right?
I don't remember you swearing like this.
Well, it's war. It's different.
I don't think that's an excuse, but okay.
And then you see a couple of soldiers escorting a girl in kind of a long dress. She's got a large W on her chest, and she walks up and he's like, "Hey, there she is."
Who is that?
That's Wendy. She's gonna win this war for us, single-handed.
Oh, Wendy. Silence.
Like Peter Pan, Wendy?
No, you know Wendy. She's like the strongest of us, man.
Okay.
Everyone knows it's Wendy.
And the girl looks familiar. You were sucked back to now times.
It's Wendy.
It's Wendy?
She's Wendy.
I don't feel a breeze.
That name means nothing to anybody.
Except for the fast food chain.
Except for the fast food chain,
Yeah.
or if you know anybody personally named Wendy.
Baconator sounds really good right now.
Her name is Wendy.
I can't play that character right now. I wish I had a character that would eat at Wendy's.
Oh my gosh.
Got so many jokes.
Oh, Wendy sounds good. I'm drunk enough to eat Wendy's.
I know, like cheeseburger.
They're close.
Excuse me, you have to
shit.
be drunk to eat Wendy's?
They're closed. What do you mean?
I usually don't eat meat unless I have bad judgment.
James just said they're closed.
Yeah, it's like almost 11.
Bro, you can eat fries? Fries are bad
They have
judgments.
a new sandwich all covered in sriracha.
Was it good?
Yeah.
I want a fucking cheeseburger.
Then let's all pile in the car and go to a cheeseburger place after we get done recording.
Why yelling at me?
What's the shittiest joke?
Yeah, there's a lag. We don't know where.
We don't know where she is.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Oh,
We do a lot of
that
shit
one?
jokes.
Probably that one.
Okay, 2 more seconds. Then
Yeah.
Back to off track. Okay,
On track.
on track. Wayfarer, you're back in now times.
It's Wendy. Her name is Wendy.
Okay.
That's something. That doesn't ring a bell.
Look her up.
Well, probably
I-
not if they've erased her history.
Exactly.
That's true.
I will look up anything I know or check my stats for any weird notes or anything I might have picked up that were similarly.
You do get a message to the dark web.
I love the dark web.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Am
Am I buying Kratom?
What?
Am I buying Kratom?
Yeah, you're buying.
Hell yeah.
The dark web. One of the websites that you were fishing around on about shit, is just like somebody sends you a message. And it's like the history you know is fake.
Okay. So, like, do they mention the name specifically or no?
What?
Do they mention the name Wendy specifically or no?
No.
Okay. So it's just sort of like a getting a feel, but not really anything too specific.
Yeah, just basically like a group of people who message you that seems to know that the history that was taught is wrong.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to the antechamber or the coffin or whatever the fuck you want to call it,
Okay.
and crack it open, and look at the gel that's surrounding
Are
her.
you gonna try to break it open?
No. I'm gonna look at the actual gel stuff.
Okay.
Does it seem like I could put something through it?
If you were to get through the thick fiberglass, maybe, because she's kind of floating suspended in it.
Okay.
But there is thick fiberglass and large, like, super strong iron surrounding it.
But it doesn't look like
I can't stop laughing.
Why?
it's really good.
Sophie just typed.
That's true.
You did Grabbuck for us once. I will never forget it.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Oh man.
That was such a
Fan
Oh.
That the night that we played the drinking game that was meant to be played with the Bud Light, and James played it with a fucking $40 bottle of port. They got drunk in 5 minutes. Like literally, it was this game's really fun. And then like the next turn came around, and James was like, I'm sick a lot. I'm very sick right now.
Yeah.
Let me lift up this table with my pinkies. I want to puke. Can we go home? No. Okay. So if that's the case, I'm gonna. So it doesn't look like the fluid itself is like anything other than just like keeping her alive.
Keeping her.
Or suspended or whatever. Like I could cut through it if I needed to.
Yes, it looks like it's mostly like fluid that's keeping her sedated more than anything else.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna ask you to keep figuring this out. I'm gonna start tinkering with the case to see if it's completely airtight.
Okay.
And I would like to like take extra time on it and roll notice if that's okay.
All right. Roll notice.
5.
It seems like whoever sealed it long ago tried their hardest to make it the best, but you do see some weaknesses in this structure that you could exploit if you wanted to.
Okay. I think I will start gathering tools for that.
Okay.
You're trying to get her out.
No, I'm trying to get in there and take her fingerprints.
Okay.
Because even if she's been erased from history, Wendy's probably not her real name. Wendy's probably not her identity that was given to her by the government. We could look through the records. Even if they've been burned, that doesn't mean they're not there. They're just harder to find.
I guess, but if she comes out and she kills me, that's going to be a problem.
Agreed. You should probably jump into a portal if she breaks out.
Run?
That's probably not going to fix it long term.
Short term,
Okay.
though. I'm just going to start tinkering.
Sounds ominous.
All right. Query is tinkering. What's everybody else doing?
Nervously watching.
Obscurity.
Admiring
I'll
her
help
red hair.
Tinker.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll help.
Wayfarer.
I'm going to take extra care to have an extra steady hand, too. Like, I'm not going to fuck any of this up if I
Right.
can help it.
Okay, so you're trying to tinker a way into the case without disrupting it too much.
Mhm.
Wayfarer, what are you doing?
I'm like backseat driving.
I am not happy.
Then, like, can I tell that Wayfarer is not happy? Or are you talking about it, or are you just making a grumpy face?
Are you? I don't think Wayfarer has the ability to not be completely transparent.
Yeah.
That's the way I read the character. If Wayfarer's not happy, he's just sitting there going, "Grr," with a big scowl on his face.
What's the concern?
She's gonna murder me.
Then you should probably leave.
She's gonna find me.
What is our other option? I will put my tools down when I ask that, too.
I don't know.
You're the one who's in the driver's seat. You know more than we do. Even if you're not in control of those memories, there's no guarantee you won't see more. I'm willing to wait it out. I'm just concerned that these old men are coming after us as well.
Where's the weaknesses in the case?
I'll point it out.
Alright. I'm gonna try to crack it.
I'm not trying to break it open. I'm trying to slip something in there. Or are you doing this like I tell you where they are and you're doing it anyway?
Like, what are you doing, Wayfarer? What's your plan?
If shit's gonna go south, I'm doing it on my own terms.
Okay, so are you just breaking the case open completely?
I mean, I'm not gonna try to break it open completely, but if they're trying to get in, I'm going to help.
Okay, I'm using like microfilament tools and like
Yeah, that's cute.
yeah.
How are you doing it? Well, no, I'm just saying, like, are you doing it like trying to be as careful as possible, or are you just busting it open?
Careful, but weird energy.
Well, I know weird energy. I get weird energy. Roll will for weird energy. 3. All right, you start to make it through the case. The hole you made seems a little too big, and some of the liquid starts pouring out.
Fuck.
Roll again to try to stem the tide. Get above a 4.
Is that a yes?
That's a 5.
Hey.
All right, so you're able to stem the tide a little bit. The liquid is still leaking out where it once there was no air in it. There are now air bubbles flowing into it, but the liquid is kind of pouring out in a steady, small stream.
I'm going to gather a small amount of it and then try to plug the stream.
Okay. You're able to gather a small amount.
Okay. Can I plug the stream at all?
Yes.
Okay, good. If we have an in that way, and I have a pliable hole that I can put something through, because Wayfarer cracked a hole, I put a hole on top of it, maybe put some rubber or something.
Right.
So I put the hole
Gotcha.
through.
Like a bung.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to try to just go through and get a small skin sample from her.
Okay. Obscurity and Gravity Girl, what are you guys doing?
I'm so drunk, I don't know what's going on.
Jeez.
She does need a burger.
I'm like the guy in Indiana Jones who's like waiting for him to get the idol.
Obscurity, they're
Good
breaking
suspense.
into the metal coffin to get a skin sample of the woman in the case.
A skin sample? How do I get her hair? Doesn't hair tell you everything?
I'll get whatever's best. If hair's better, I'll get hair. I
It
don't
just
know.
seems easier to pluck a hair.
Oh my.
All the way through? Because it seems like that's damaging.
Oh boy. Gwen wants a lot through her pliable hole.
I just think she's welcome. She's welcome to consideration. I'll gather hair if hair's more useful. I'm not exactly sure.
All right, so that's what you're doing?
Yeah,
Trying to gather hair?
No, I'm saying me, the person. I have no idea which one's better. I'll get whatever the better one is.
All right, okay.
It just seems easier to me.
I'll get a leg hair
And
from
less
her.
damaging.
Pluck out one of her pit hairs.
You're trying to pull it.
No, pubes, come on.
Or come back around.
Full circle, baby.
You're trying to pull a hair.
Yeah, I'll take a hair.
Okay. You get to a point where you're able to get a grip on a hair, and you're trying to pull it, but it does not seem to want to give.
Okay.
Under like even the mightiest of strains.
I will
Well,
just.
your tools are maximized trying to pull it, and it will not pull.
Can I scrape skin at all?
No.
No.
It seems like you do a thing where it's trying to scrape the skin, and your blade breaks.
I'm gonna point this out to everybody, by the way, while it's happening. I'm not gonna just be there alone doing weird shit. I'm gonna try to walk them through what I'm doing and be like, we might have hit a snag. I'm gonna try to get in her mouth.
So she's
Whoa.
super strong.
You're getting in her. What? What are you doing?
Trying to get her saliva.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Because I don't have to break skin or anything.
Right. No, that's okay. All right. Just it sounded a lot.
Yeah. It's been one of those nights, Shannon. I'm not gonna lie.
It sounded a lot more aggressive than.
Everyone's okay with getting in their mouth?
Yeah.
Alright, roll, because it takes a bit of delicacy.
Mm-hmm.
Roll dexterity and beat up.
It was
Dexterity?
Dex.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Athletics?
Those are
Yeah,
closest.
roll athletics.
Come on, GURPS, man.
Can I roll physique to keep my muscles steady and my arms steady and everything?
For this one, no, you're going to have to roll athletics to try to. It's more of a finesse rather than a muscle thing.
Gotcha.
So you have to finesse it and get below or get above a 4.
You roll.
Oh.
Double roll, sorry.
Yeah.
Double roll. So I double the number first. 2. Nope. Failed.
You failed?
Yep. I have another fate point, but yeah, I failed.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, you're trying to pry open the mouth, and one of the air bubbles rides its way down one of your thing and like enters the mouth, and is inhaled, and the body twitches and shakes.
Good job.
Not my body. Can I try to jump in her mouth while she's twitching and shaking?
What?
Whoa!
You're talking about the tools, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You can get a sample. It's just
You just need a swab. What are these tools that you're using?
Well, because she's in a big case,
Mhm.
and Query has tools like microfilament tools
Yeah.
that are in a tiny hole in the case,
Okay.
leading up around the body and into the mouth.
Okay.
So
because otherwise you'd have to leave a huge hole in order to
Right.
get in there,
Right.
and we can plug the hole and prevent all the fluid from
the
draining.
tools hit an air bubble. The air bubble went into the mouth,
Uh-huh.
and like Query's trying to get a swab quick before anything else happens.
Okay.
Because then if we get the swab, we can pull it out, seal it back up, and throw it in the chamber. Not have to worry about it again.
Right. So you are able to get a swab, but the body is moving.
Okay. If I get the swab, I'm getting out as fast as possible and then plugging the hole.
Okay. All right. What's everybody doing?
I'm
You
ready
get a
and-
swab, but there was a gulp of air.
Okay.
So she's moving a little bit.
Yeah, it seemed like she moved a little bit.
What about her vital signs?
It seems like the heart rate has picked up from like barely alive to like comatose, but like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's picked up.
Okay. That's good. But I did get the swab okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to do my best to seal it back up. And I'll ask Wayfarer to use their powers to finish the seal.
Okay.
Roll powers.
Fuck.
This is Jurassic Park. This is just Jurassic Park. All this is, we're getting eaten by a T-Rex.
Eaten by a T-Rex.
Alright, that roll was not ass. 5.
5. Okay. A little more than you wanted gets out, but you're able to plug it. There is some air, and the body is starting to move and twitch just slightly.
Okay, that's fine.
Everybody else do it.
We're buying time. I'm going to go take this to the lab. I'm also going to study what they're sedating her with. You're welcome to come with me. It's in the basement. If not, run wild. Mi casa y su casa.
What is the kitchen like in this place?
It's pee good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna check out the kitchen.
Goodbye, Gwen.
Oh,
Bye, Gwen. We
bye,
love you.
bye, our number one wonderful lady.
Let's-
She's the best.
Let's all get rowdy on alcohol sometime together as a group.
Let's
Yeah.
have fun.
And go roller skating.
Roller blade, I'm embedded.
What?
Embedded?
In Mother Russia, rollerblade skate you.
Rollerblades are a Russian conspiracy.
Wow.
To go faster.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Who's going down to the lab?
Great.
Who else? That's it. Who's going to the kitchen?
I am.
Security. Who else? Nobody. Gravity Gal, what are you doing?
I'm staying put. Waiting.
I'm watching Twitchy Body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so y'all watching the body intently. Obscurity.
Yeah.
The kitchen is well stacked.
Nice.
Some good eats.
I will say there are lots of expensive cheeses and wines.
Cheeses and wine. So I wanna make something. I've been on a cannoli kick lately. I'm gonna make some cannolis. I'm stressed out. But I'm worried.
I spend my life on a cannoli kick.
Alright, so you're making some cannoli.
I definitely.
Some with chocolate, some with pistachio.
Cream cheese filling, please.
Cream cheese.
Oh yeah.
The cheese filling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, that's what. Are you saying something different than regular cannolis?
You
Well,
can
you were
always
just
have
saying
like
everything
cannoli.
different from regular cannolis, so yeah, I want a regular cannoli, please.
Tradish cannoli.
I want one cannoli, a regular URA.
I'm making them tradish style. And then some not so tradish style.
With
I'm
rum.
making them all. I'm gonna make so many cannolis.
This is good shit.
I'm gonna delete myself off the internet. I'm done.
Don't delete yourself, just delete your friends and your spouse.
Control, Alt, and delete. Okay, so you're making cannolis.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in the lab. Roll whatever you're using in the lab. Research,
Investigate.
investigate.
3.
All right. Everybody else is watching the body. It's like moving just slightly, like really slowly, like its fingers are moving back and forth. Anything you guys do?
Do we have like a monitor on her?
Are you live tweeting this to Gwen?
Yeah, she said she can't listen, so.
Second half of this episode, just full of typing. I love it. Okay. What's
Do we have
wait for-
medical equipment
There's some in here. Yes.
hooked up to her? Like
No, because you have
monitor
to.
Shit.
No, because she's in the box.
You would have like something
What's in
telling
the
her like
box?
heart rate or something though. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Basic
I'm
diagnostics.
just waiting for her eyes open, I guess.
Wayfair, are you doing anything?
No.
Wayfair.
Waiting for June.
Roll will.
Five.
Okay. You are sucked back into another memory.
Stupid memories.
You are at a pinochle tournament. Not tournament, but like a table.
This is terrible.
You're playing pinochle. You are playing it with Wendy.
Competitive peanuts.
You're playing pinochle with Wendy.
I don't like it, but alright.
And she's like, it's your move.
I will make my move.
Alright, she's like, you know, I know you're new here, or relatively new here, but there's a lot of things this planet has to offer. I hope you're willing to stay.
I don't really have a choice, Wendy.
There's always a choice. I mean, if you really want to, I could help you leave after this whole mess is over.
Where would I go, Wendy?
Wherever you want to. I can take you wherever you want to go.
There's nowhere in the galaxy like here.
That's what I'm saying. I want you to appreciate the time you have here. Because, I mean, who knows how long it's going to last.
You have no idea
I know, right?
what that means to me. Or what that means.
She puts her hand on her shoulder and says, you're always going to be somebody I remember. No matter what happens, you're going to be a friend of mine.
I want to believe that.
Then you're sucked back into today.
Oh no.
The worst time. Now.
The worst time. Yes, right now. All right, you're testing the sample. It takes some time.
Okay.
Obscurity.
Can I say one thing, though?
What's that?
I'm looking for the sedative first so that I can apply more of it.
Okay.
If I notice that her fingers were twitching and stuff.
Yeah. The sedative seems pretty cutting edge, even though it's like
I just paid you back.
It's all good.
it seems it's like an all around anesthetic.
Okay.
Like she's basically drowning in anesthetic.
So, like, it's not just that they found some really nice new anesthetic. It's she's special, and they had to load her to the gills.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically like drown you in anesthetic to keep you from moving.
If I find that out, or as soon as I find that out, I am going to run up to them and try to drown her again, for lack of a better way to put it.
All right, but you're still working on that.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
found that out. Obscurity.
Yeah.
Your cannolis turn out all right.
It's just alright. I'm gonna try again.
All right.
There's 64 cannolis, and it's just not good enough.
I'm not happy. I want them to be better. I can do better.
All right. Gravity Girl.
Yeah.
You're watching the body intently.
Yeah.
The body's like slowly, barely moving, but still not moving much. Wayfarer.
Yeah.
You are there. You had remembered that, and you're still standing over the body.
I just keep remembering stuff.
Like what?
Like, we were playing this game together, and she kept saying nice stuff to me, and she said that we'd always be friends. That's really traumatic right now. Like, I put her into a coma. Like, I did this to her, right?
Maybe.
I don't know. I thought this is what you guys found out.
You're the one remembering stuff.
Okay, it's weird. Like, I started from World War II, and then I keep working my way back. And for some reason, I'm not working my way forward, and it's very discombobulating. It's not good.
Maybe she'll still look kindly upon you.
Or she's got, like, laser eyes.
Does she?
I don't know.
Roll well.
Oh,
Obscurity.
God damn it. Wait, obscurity or me?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Wayfarer, roll well.
Alright. Okay. 5.
All right, you are brought back into another memory. You're on the front lines fighting German soldiers and super soldiers. You're doing weird energy to soldiers, and you see Wendy flying above you, just laser-eyeing swaths of troops. It is a calamity, and she is destroying people.
This is disconcerting.
And then you're sucked back to today.
Yeah, she's definitely got laser eyes. Just remembered that factoid.
Okay. It's good to know.
Yeah, she loves to kill Nazis, apparently.
Let's get some mirrors ready. Maybe. I don't know if that works. Does that work? I don't know. We'll find out.
It's like the longer I stand in proximity to her, the further back my memory goes. It's just very weird. I feel like I haven't spent a lot of time with you before. This is awkward.
It is awkward.
Yeah.
We did fly to that building once, and an angel fought us.
Yeah. That was gross.
Agreed.
Is that it?
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna find a mirror.
All right. You find a mirror.
Yay.
Security. Or, sorry. Wait, query.
Yeah.
You find out about the sedative.
Yeah.
So you're coming up.
I'm going to try to bring as many sedatives as I have around, and that's probably a decent amount.
All right. So you're joining that group again.
Yeah.
Obscurity.
Yeah.
Your cannolis are good.
Just good? Not like A+.
They're probably A.
Oh, they can be better. They can be so much better. I'm gonna pass up the ones I've made. I want their opinions.
All right. Obscurity comes in as you run up with the sedatives with a overabundance of cannolis,
Okay.
but still a concerned look upon her face. What do you say?
What do I say? Or
No,
her?
what does
Okay.
Obscurity say?
Oh, try these. Be honest with me. Don't lie. They could be better. But I don't want them to go to waste. I mean, I think they're good enough. They could be better. So just try it. Don't try to protect my feelings, please.
I'm going to take a cannoli and then run over to Wendy and start pumping her full of sedatives while slowly, like with the cannoli in my mouth. Pull the mask up right below the nose like Spider-Man and just fucking work that cannoli like a corn dog.
Alright, what's everybody else doing? Query is filling the tank with more sedative.
And their stomach with delicious cannolis.
Yeah. Gravity Girl, Wayfarer, what are you guys doing?
Cannolis?
There are
I'm
cannolis.
gonna eat a cannoli.
Eating cannolis. Wayfarer, what are you doing?
Can I roll
I'm not gonna
investigate
try
to
to
see
eat
how good it
anything
is?
right now because I keep just having flashbacks. It's very discouraging.
But Query is filling it with more sedative. What do you do in response to that?
Like, what's all this?
They're sedated to the gills with a billion different things, and the fact that her fingers are twitching suggests to me that we might need to fill it with some more things.
Okay. She's got laser vision.
A better argument for filling it with more drugs. I know this won't be the most encouraging thing to hear, but I have a lot of them here, so we should be okay.
Great.
I didn't choose the job. The job chose me.
That sounds similar to something I heard Mussolini say once.
I guess you could have talked to Mussolini.
I'm old.
Fair point. I'm kind of dumbfounded, to be honest.
Great.
I'm gonna go, like, as soon as I happen to go walk and grab another cannoli and just start eating it.
Wayfarer.
Yep.
Basically, this is up to you. Do you let the sedatives fill the tank, or do you not? Like, what is your path of action at this point?
Oh, great. I'm the decider.
Yes. You can choose to let this person wake up or not.
Poop.
No input from anybody else.
We do need someone to eat more cannolis.
There is
I'm
that.
1.5. 1.5.
I'll eat more cannolis. Only plain flavored though.
There's lots.
You don't want any of that almond bullshit?
No, I want that cream
Almonds.
cheese.
If you put chocolate on my fucking cannoli, bro, I'm gonna crack your
With
fucking
the
nose
powdered
open.
sugar on top.
Okay.
Delicious.
Wayfarer,
Delicioso.
tell me. Wayfarer, tell me the path that you choose.
I'm gonna say.
James,
Gravity Girl.
get in the trash.
We are playing this game, yes?
Alex, I need you to adopt that as a new catchphrase.
Let fate decide.
No. Get in the trash.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
I have a feeling you're gonna be able to say get in the trash like a lot.
Yeah.
How often are you gonna want to say get in the trash from Villain Underground, Alex?
Get in the trash.
Let me save you one. Will, get in the trash.
Well, trash time. You know what to do.
Fuck Robo Nobo.
Yes.
So, Wayfarer,
Yeah.
what do you do?
I'm gonna say. Save the Earth. And then. Stop the sedatives.
Oh boy.
You're gonna stop the sedatives from getting to her?
Yep.
Okay.
Using weird energy?
Yep.
Damn it!
Roll weird energy.
I'm gone rogue.
Your rebellion is built
4.
on hope.
4. Okay. I'm gonna cut back to obscurity.
Uh-huh.
You have made the best cannolis you think you are capable of making.
Ta-da!
Heyo.
Yes.
You are happy with it.
That
Good.
2-second interval.
Everybody else who's not overly consumed with cannolis.
Oh, they're gonna be.
The life alert, whatever you have set up in your secret base,
Yeah.
goes off, and Wendy starts moving and gasping for air, and punches through the coffin that she's in.
Now, did I notice that Wayfarer did it? Or did it just kind of happen and I wasn't aware of it?
What you notice?
4.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You have no idea what happened.
Okay.
Maybe your sedatives weren't strong enough. Maybe they weren't the right formula. You don't know.
As soon as she punches through the glass, I'm just going to turn around and go, something went wrong.
Right. The case explodes, and then after the shards of sedative settle, Wendy is floating there, flying, catching her breath, breathing very deeply and gasping for air. And that is where we will leave off on this episode of Amberville City Heroes. I have been your game mustard, Happy Puke. You can find me at Happy Puke.
I'm Shannon. I really want a cheeseburger and cannolis right now. You can find me at _puppyfish. I'm just Happy Puke. Puppyfish.
At JEHGHFIBE on Twitter. Follow me here. Fuck. Don't follow me anywhere. I fucked it up. I don't earn your follows. I'll get them back. James?
I'm James at Darth Moblo, and everyone knows it's Wendy.
Sex voice.
I'm Wendy Go-Go Dancer. It was great playing Wayfarer. Y'all can look forward to my new character, Dr. Cuck.
If you like this podcast as a whole, please check us out on Twitter at SHU Podcast. And if you like it enough to maybe give some money, no pressure, please find us at patreon.com.
But can we talk about what they get it to do? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, just a second. Let me get them.
Yeah, get it out. Get it out. Get it out.
Patreon.com/SHU Podcast. For $1, you will get all of our digital comics that I'm working on.
And there's 3 of them already, right?
Yep.
And they're dope as hell.
We're working on a Secret Origins for all the characters.
Ooh.
For a couple more dollars, you can get personal letters from us. Also, you can get stickers. And if you decide to choose $50 like a lunatic, you can be on our Lunatics podcast, Generation Justice.
The best lunatics we know.
The best lunatics on the planet.
Is that a guarantee?
Well, hashtag best lunatics.
Well, no, okay. The best lunatics are the ones that actually played in Space Jam.
Right.
And they almost beat Michael Jordan, Alex.
And can I plug the one donation that nobody has taken? The $100 tier, where you get to personally talk with me and be the villain for either the heroes or the villains and plot against them week after week until you get to be on the episode and fight them.
That sounds amazing.
I have that as a tier. Nobody's taken it, understandably, because it's weird.
Well, no, but if you are a hedge fund billionaire or a well-renowned orthoscopic surgeon, what are you missing?
See your machinations come to life as I fuck with these dudes.
You don't need a 5th boat.
Right.
We need a 1st boat. We want to do all of our podcasts on a boat.
I need dental.
Yeah, well, dental's good, but we want a boat first.
Lisa
Also-
needs braces.
Also, we have a separate Patreon. Sophie is willing to, show a tit for health insurance?
Yeah, but I need vision.
Vision, right.
Yeah, I haven't had new glasses in about 5 years, and I would like them very much.
1 titty for vision, 2 titties for what? I don't know, health screening?
2 titties.
I'll take
pay
out
off
my
pussy
gallbladder.
exam that I just got because it's like fucking expensive.
2 titties. Okay, Shannon's got a separate Patreon. 2 titties
Okay.
for pussy exam money.
Oh my gosh.
I know,
And
understand.
she'll share share the documents with you.
No, beforehand, Alex, I was like, maybe you shouldn't cut content.
Yeah.
And now you definitely should cut content.
Yes. Please cut the content. I would like to stay employed. I at least have dental insurance right now.
What else would you like to plug?
Come sign up for our Patreon. We'll trade you 2 tits for a pussy exam.
Stop!
It's like $1,000.
It's too expensive. It's awful.
There's blood work too. I mean.
Yeah.
What we're basically going to say is, under the new regime, we're willing to trade our body parts for healthcare.
Basically, because we've run out of choices.
America, America.
If you contribute $500 to our Patreon, I will personally assassinate Mike Pence.
Don't. That's on the internet, dude.
This podcast is parody, and also this will be edited out of the podcast. And also,
It's still on the street.
I am a mercenary for hire. My name is Snake Plissken, and I'm here to rescue New York.
I've escaped New York and LA. Hashtag Snake Plissken. Oh God, we have fucked this whole thing.
Yep.
This is online.
Why don't people like us?
Oh, let's get Wendy's.
I understand.
It's closed.
No, Sherman. Sherman's up until 1.
General Sherman,
Oh my gosh.
the Tank Master.
All right.
Get Wendy's for us. Well, is that wait? Do we need to actually do a sign up after the pay? I stepped on your URL, so
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Which one? Oh no, I
Yeah.
got it. I got
Okay.
it. Is there anything else that we want to plug at all?
Good Looks, Bad Books.
And check out our housemates, Good Looks, Bad Books, Dire Weasels, Arclight, DCW. They're all S.HouseStudio podcasts, and all of them are best friends, including Gwen, who you should follow personally, because she the best.
Cause butts.
Because butts.
Yes, and please do not follow the Villains Underground. They are skitty.
Skitty?
Oh my gosh. Skeevy scumlords.
Scumbags? Big scumman?
Yeah, get some alliteration in there for them.
And
You're just mad because they started making Crush My Guts jokes.
Yes, they keep ripping off all of my content. It's my good content.
let's air this baggage.
Yes.
What's happening?
Okay.
This is the second podcast. This is True Talk with Jeezel.
Alex investigates.
What's happening?
They have stolen 2 of my personal concepts.
Which of these concepts are they?
Tom Concrete
Tom Conqueror?
and Crush My Guts Daddy.
And Crush My Guts. So these have both been goofs that you came up with,
Yes,
that we all loved,
yes,
that the Villain Underground had then stole
yes,
and portraying as their own,
yes,
without proper citation,
yes,
legal action impending.
definitely.
This is just fake news. This is just bullshit. And Sophie's got an axe to grind with the Villain Underground. You know, I'm here as a legal advocate for Robo Nobo.
Villain Underground is a failing podcast. Sad pile of garbage. All right, I think that's good. I'm going to stop the recording. Hopefully, any of that's usable.
I'm sure at least a 15th of it is.
Yeah.
Our next
I'm gonna
episode
give you
will be
that back.
Welcome to Amberville City Heroes, and then that's it.
We should do. Alex, you should release a special episode that's just all the times we talk to Gwen.
Cutting to Gwen.
The special Gwen episode where it's just.
She would love it.
I would love it.
Yeah.
Because all the shit we're saying to Gwen is way better than the stuff on the podcast.
It's Gwyn Talk with everybody.
Alex, you need to host a Charlie Rose style roundtable in which you talk to one of your friends.
Yep.
That would be dope as hell.
Yeah.
Charlie Rose.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're still on the internet, by the way, still streaming. Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm drinking water out of a bottle.
You should probably say a proper goodnight to the queen.
All right, we're gonna say goodnight to the chat. Good night, everybody. Good night, Gwen. We love you.
Yeah, tell her a goodbye because I don't know if she's listening.
We love you. Let's all drink beer sometime. Or drink other stuff.
Michigan.
Michiganders love their beer.
And 3. Hold on. Let me get the.